needs some time on your own.
Oh, fuck. I fucked it up.
Everybody
We
needs
just
some
started
time
it and I fucked it up.
all alone.
God, where is my...
Everybody
what?
needs some time on your own in cold November rain.
Okay.
Welcome everyone to the Teamstars November cast.
More like the fuck up Teamstars, because I couldn't get that right. And how many fucking times I play that song on the radio, I still don't know it.
Oh, I
Jeez.
always skip it when it's on the radio because it's such a slow song, and that's not a driving song. It's like the antithesis of a fucking driving song.
The best part of that song is the end, anyway.
Oh yeah, it picks up.
We did nothing and everything because we're still in COVID. That's not going to stop us from indulging in the finer things. I got quite a few things to talk about. So does my pal here, I assume.
I got some things. Yeah.
Great, but my things take priority. Great.
Yeah, I'll let you take the reins. The cold
Well,
November rains on this
oh
one.
my god, it rained once. It rained once this whole time. It scared the shit out of me too. It was one of those hard rains where you swear to God the world is ending. But just want to start this off by saying, who can possibly defeat the tag team stars? We're not doing that shit this week.
I got an answer though.
Who?
UPS.
Fucking. All right. I told David before this, I don't feel like doing it. I got too much shit to talk about. No. Who can possibly defeat the tag team stars? We've been over this a few times, and there's a lot of people. We're looking at that motherfucker. We can beat him with an iron pipe. But then me and David realized there's one enemy who's been bringing us down nonstop since they've entered our lives. The UPS company in general. I mean, fucking horrible company. We've been defeated because fuck UPS.
Yeah, it's the United Pain Service. They deliver pain to everyone across the world.
You made it work. United. Hey, you want a delivery? Duh! How about I throw it to your fucking head? That's their lackeys. Nobody knows who runs UPS, but every one of their grunts is filled with hate and disgust in their hearts. And they make it their fucking power to make sure that nobody gets satisfaction, okay? Either your package is broken. I can't get no fucking package because these fuckers hide them, throw them away, or take them home. Bastards. It's happened too many times. Fuck UPS. I often go to Best Buy because I don't trust Amazon's delivery sometimes, but at least at fucking Amazon, their amazing customer service will get me something back. Fucking fuck UPS. Any company that uses UPS is an enemy of mine. Ugh.
Yeah, fuck UPS. I was too good of pure heart for them, so they fired me.
I can't even. There's just too many of them too. It was just sometimes we can defeat them, sometimes we can't, and we don't know who to stop.
They keep popping up. They got ones in Germany with the bicycle delivery guys.
Many abilities have been gifted to us to defeat these enemies by the almighty tag team star, but honestly, the stars have forsaken us. There's just no fucking way we can defeat them. So I'm not even gonna bother with the. All right, this is what we would use.
Yeah. So UPS, they're union, and they have the Teamsters. The Teamsters against the Teamstars, bro. It's too hard. That union power, that union cash.
Did you just create a new villain squadron? Like, holy. Speaking of squadrons, is squadron like the stupidest way to refer to a group of people?
I mean, usually just say squads.
Right? You say squad, but anytime I hear a nerd say squadron, I want to fucking die laughing. It's like, you can never defeat my squadron. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? But anyway, yeah. Who can possibly defeat the tag team stars? We told you it happened eventually. UPS. But those fucking Teamsters,
Hmm.
we just don't know about them. They're new. They just came into the mix. Luckily, the tag team star has graciously gifted us with a weapon suitable for destroying the Teamsters. An iron pipe. Or
We're
at least
gonna
that's
go.
what he gave me.
We're
That's what
gonna
he
go.
gave me.
You're gonna go Hagar on this shit.
Hell yeah. I got my hurricane throw and everything. But what did he give you, David? That's what the world wants to know.
I've got the power of. Oh shit! What do they call it? I got the Pinkertons. I got the Pinkerton power to bust them fucking unions, bro.
Pinkertons? Like from fucking history class?
Yeah.
That's all. That's the only time I ever remember hearing Pinkertons, other than Weezer. Great album, by the way, Pinkerton.
Bioshock Infinite. The main
Not
character was a Pinkerton.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I
Pinkerton
like
was a good album. It's a great album.
I love that album very much so, but there's some people who are really snobbish about it. Weezer has 2 good albums, and everyone fights over whichever one is good. I actually bought recently another Weezer album that was compared to Pinkerton. Haven't listened to it yet, but
Which one is it?
Power of Pinkerton. Fuck, I forgot. Maladroit or something like that. I don't remember. I might even be saying it wrong. Oh, whatever. We've been defeated. That's
Oh
all that
no.
matters.
Yeah, the heroes can't win all the time. That makes a fucking boring ass show.
Superman got his ass beat by Batman. Okay, it pisses me off. Yeah, he's fucking Superman, but I mean, hey, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. What do you do when you pit a hero against a hero? Someone's got to lose. Luckily for us, UPS is quite possibly the worst company on the fucking face of the earth, and we're not going to fight that battle alone.
Yeah, they have more than 100-year history. They got deep roots in this United States of America.
Hell, I'm hearing even the Illuminati hates UPS. So yeah, man.
Yeah, the Illuminati is all about FedEx.
Those fuckers out of here. DHL on our side.
Oh no.
DHL is giving me better service than fucking UPS. I can tell you right now.
Is that just because you've had more service with UPS? Because I think the only one DHL shit I had was not as great.
I've ordered a lot of stuff from DHL, and the only thing is that they'll be like, "Oh, you weren't here."
That's
You
because
weren't
you buy a
here.
bunch of Japanese imports. That's
Shut the
right.
fuck up. I was not going to say that on the tag team stars.
What?
Whatever. I know they know.
You're trying to hide it? You fucking already exposed.
Listen, I got my Ultra Elite JoJo figures coming later this month, and I wanted to keep it a secret. It's true, by the way. I'm going to fucking show them off. But anyway. Well, what is there to talk about?
Bring out your list. What do you
All
got?
right. That was actually on my list, even though I wasn't planning on talking about my stupid ass segment. I am unemployed.
Oh no.
Yes, that's right. And I don't do a damn thing at all. But the unemployment life isn't all glamorous as you'd think it'd be. It gets really fucking boring. So I had to find some things to occupy myself. So I started to cook more.
Meth?
Yeah. How else am I gonna get money to pay for my weeb shit?
Mr. White, we gotta cook.
But you gotta hear me out here. So I decided to take the reins at cooking because not a goddamn person in my family knows how to cook. Or they do, but they just don't want to. And I do it sparingly. But let me tell you about cooking. I hate walking into... I used to work at a supermarket. I think I already stated that. I hate having to walk back into a supermarket just to get groceries to cook with because I get massive PTSD from the olden days. And I'm just cautious about every person because working at a supermarket taught me that not a damn person cares about that mask thing. Some of them do, some of them don't. But I'll see noses poking out. Some of them straight up just won't even have masks, or they'll pull them down to talk to you. It's like, what the fuck are you
What
doing,
the
dude?
fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's like you got them on for like, oh, they can't hear me. They can't hear me. I'll put them back on. So
Hey, you can't hear me, so let me just give you the virus. Now you won't
bastards.
breathe for the next seven weeks.
Exactly. But I went through with it. I bought all the stuff I needed. I made a bomb ass chili and a loaded mashed potatoes and some biscuits. And then I made
Damn.
pasta another time, and then
What kind of pasta? You can't just say pasta.
rigatoni with ground beef. I've actually never cooked pasta before that time. I was so worried about fucking it up. And then one day I made chilaquiles. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like enchiladas, but it's like, well, we use tortilla chips. It's similar. It's similar, but you cook it in the pan, not like that. And made something else. Point is, though, I'm cooking more and more every day. And do I feel good when I eat my cooking? No, not at all. I feel like absolute shit. So the lesson here, ladies and gentlemen, is eat your fucking greens when you make some nasty shit. So it'll make you feel good after you've done it.
Now, how much has Cooking Mama helped you in this process?
Oh, absolutely zero. Absolutely zero. I straight up looked up just best blank on the internet, and it'll give me the best ingredient for whatever the fuck I was looking up. I mean, fuck. Have I even cooked that much? Why did I put this on my list?
It's a new thing. I don't know. You did it. You did it this past month.
On this list, I wrote cooking with dumbasses. So maybe my idea was I've cooked quite a bit. I'm basically the family cook and cleaner now. I'm the mother of the household.
You are the Cooking Mama.
Hell yeah. What's the twos of you? Shut the fuck up and help me with this gabagool. I don't know how you prepare gabagool. I just know that Italians eat it.
Isn't it just fucking? Isn't that just
Is that bacon?
lasagna?
No, it's like bacon or like ham. I have the ham.
I don't know.
Don't be a fool for that gabagool. Anyway, another thing
Yeah,
I have on here is Christmas canceled by COVID?
it's triple C's. It's trips, bro.
Can't be,
Gotta
because
be
me and
trips.
David gave each other our Christmas gifts already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got him. I mean, he told me, all right, I got your Christmas gift. I'm gonna drop it off. I'm like, what the what? No, I don't have your gift. And I've basically been doing this all November, October. Like, instead of buying stuff for my family for Christmas and just hiding it, I've just been giving it to them. And I think that was the right thing to do because everyone, I feel like a nice surprise is better than like expecting something on Christmas Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and then just spend the time in Christmas just hanging out.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably
even
better.
friends. Usually, every year I like to do like a Christmas party thing where I invite all my close friends. The numbers are dwindling, but this
Yeah,
year,
they've COVID's really taken them out.
so it's not what I meant, but I kind of wish that's what it meant. Anyway, my friends just decided, hey, let's just hang out. Like, I know we can't really get each other Christmas gifts. It's like, yeah, it's fine, man. It's probably what's gonna happen. But the reason why I had that written on my list is because we did get each other our Christmas gifts. And, well, David got me this really fucking elite Mega Man poster from, where did you get it from?
Shark Robot?
SharkRobot.com. And it came with a neat little, well, did it come with it or did you buy it separate? The pin?
No, separate.
Came with like a gold Mega Man pin. Oh, that was so nice of you, David. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, but I usually don't give Kevin Christmas gifts.
That's why it caught me off guard, dude.
But yeah, this year I just figured, just might as well fucking do it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was compelled to get him a Christmas gift, and one that was better than mine. I'm just kidding. I love that gift. When it comes to posters, I always want to frame them, but I never know what fucking size to get them for. I bought prints at AX. I'm like, these are badass, and I still haven't framed them. And he like
Yeah,
pisses me off. It's like so nice.
it's the Animal Crossing problem. You need a bigger space, so you need to buy a fucking house to put all your shit.
Yeah, and then I go to IKEA and I talk to the dog, and the dog's like, ding, 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 ding. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? But well, why don't you tell them what I got you?
Kevin ended up getting me.
And I'd
I
been
didn't,
wanting to get this for him for like a year already.
I didn't even know this existed. I mean, maybe I
That's-
saw it once, but I completely forgot. But it's the Trogdor board game.
I knew the first time I ever really hung out with David was at his birthday party thing, and we were playing nothing but board games, and I immediately knew, like, I gotta get this fucker a board game. So I saw Trogdor, and uh, for years, David's Steam profile picture has been like an anime version of Strong Bad, so I knew this is what I gotta get David.
Stinko Man 20x6.
That's like the one episode of a Strong. Wait, what the fuck is it called? Homestar Run.
Strong Bad emails. Yeah.
It's like the only episode I've ever seen. But I love Trogdor. Trogdor too. I'm an idiot. So, yeah. I really
That was
wanted to
awesome.
get
That was
David.
awesome, dude. Like that's such a part of my childhood. It came with the figures, Trogdor's in there. Um,
Did it come
and
with wooden ones or plastic ones?
plastic.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed. I was hoping it'd be both the wooden and the plastic, but I mean, still good. Still good.
Yeah. It even seems like I could just play it solo.
Uh,
It says 1 to 4 players, I think. So I think you just be like, I play as Trogdor, and then the other like the peasants and shit take
mm.
their. I play for them, or whatever. I don't know.
Well,
But
I
that's
mean, Trogdor was a man, so
well,
it could
maybe
count.
he was a dragon.
But he was still. So anyway, that's basically that's my nonchalant topics that weren't necessarily categorized. Is there anything you wanted to mention? Not too specific.
Let me look at my list.
How big is your list, David?
It's not that big. It's a small list. It's very it's very limp.
Well, my list is pretty massive. So hey, this is the month of the Kevin list. There you go. The month of the Kevin list.
Yeah. All my shit's specific, so let's just go. Let's get right into it.
All right. I also just want to mention, since I'm editing this, I can add all cool voice effects to the shit we say. Much to the dismay of David.
Babu Bay, Babu Bay, Babu Bay, Babu Bay.
It's for your real estate. All right. We can do. Okay, so do you want to get into the big thing first, or do you just want to shoot things off?
Let's fucking fist it, bro.
Okay, so what are we fisting? The little topics or the big topic? I
The
technically
big,
have two big topics.
the
So.
big one.
All right, we'll do one big one first. I think I'll save that one for later. Okay, so I've got two things I really want to talk about. But one, I guess I want to touch on first since it's fresh in my mind. Like I literally just finished it before we started recording, like a few hours before. I have read the first 28 volumes of Naruto
Oh,
in like the span of 5 days, maybe 6.
oh my god.
Had a lot of time to kill because I was waiting on stuff. But I did it as a favor to a friend who really loved Naruto, and He'd be like, "Yeah, dude, it reaches berserk levels of stuff." And when you make that kind of
No,
declaration,
no.
hold your tongue, bite your tongue. I mean, that kind of declaration is like, bitch, like, don't go there. But I did it because, well, I was reading Shaman King last month, and that was terrible. So I was like, well, I need something new to read. So I decided to give Naruto a try. And David, are you at all familiar with Naruto?
Yeah, man, I watched it as a kid, and then I dropped it off, and then I heard all sorts of shit.
Well, keep in mind, don't. There's gonna be spoilers. I mean, who hasn't read Naruto? If you wanted to read Naruto at this point, but I've only read up to Shippuden. So if there's anything you know uh, past the original OG Naruto, like I straight up finished the original Naruto today.
Oh, you're reading about Boruto's dad. I got it.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Uh, so, but please don't say anything past that. I'm genuinely blind outside of the fact that Madara is like a villain later on.
I didn't watch any Shippuden shit. Like I think I told you, I only watched a little bit past the Chunin exam.
Well, I mean, a time skip is always iffy, man. Time skips are never a good sign.
I don't know. Gurren Lagann did it all right.
No, they didn't. It was fucking horrible. And anyone says otherwise is a
Fuck you.
fucking blind sheep. I'm sorry, David. I know you love. I hate it so much. And One Piece, one of my favorite mangas of all time. It's so good. It's so good. The time skip kills it a bit. God, that time skip fucking ruined everything. But we're not talking about the time skip yet. We're just talking about original Naruto. And just to give my feelings right off the bat, I think it is great. I think it is fantastic shonen. I think it's one of the best shonen I've ever read. I don't necessarily think it's the best, but I think it is deserving of its title. And it used to be one of the big three. It is so
Yep.
deserving of that
Yeah.
because Naruto is. I think the thing I like about Naruto the most, it is intelligently written. It is very well written, so much so that I could compare that to Berserk. And then there's like the rivalry between Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto, I mean, I don't know how the anime did it because like I was talking to a friend the whole time I was reading it, and he'd be like, "Well, the anime does certain things better," and then but I can't really gauge it on what the anime does. Like
Right.
this is the original. This is the raw material here. But I mean, wow, I'm genuinely that's not the word. I'm genuinely shocked. I didn't think it'd be so good. Um, like it always surprised me. Even when I was doing things that were overtly shonen, I was always genuinely surprised at what came around the corner. Because even though I'd tell myself, "Oh, this is what's gonna happen," even if that's what happened, the way they got there was always like, "Holy shit! Like that's badass." So I really like Naruto. Is there anything you want to add before I start dissecting it?
Um. Well, a thing you get to take in because you went the manga route is that you didn't have to deal with any of the filler bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's definitely a plus. Definitely a plus. Probably helped in, the experience a lot better. You didn't keep up with it weekly and anything. Um, I would also say, I mean, definitely the characters were cool. Like it definitely drew me into being like, yo, Rock Lee's dope.
Oh yeah, he's my favorite. Rock Lee and
Uh,
Guy.
fuck, I forgot his name. The strategy dude,
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru. Yeah,
He's
like
awesome.
there's a bunch of cool characters. It's awesome. After watching Hunter, I could definitely see a bunch of influences.
Even Gaara's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Um,
Gar was dope.
wait, who was influenced by who? Naruto's influenced by Honor?
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
I could totally fucking see that. It's so intelligently written. And I know people are probably laughing like fucking Naruto, dude. read that shit and then read Shaman King and tell me that it's not, these battles aren't well written. It only took me out a few times, like when during the Shunin exam, Orochimaru attacks the Konoha village. And I'm just gonna get this right off the bat. I fucking hate Orochimaru. Not because he's a good villain or anything. I think he's fucking lame. I think everything he says is edgelord. He sucks. And when he started fighting the third Hokage, and I'm like, can we just not do this and get to Naruto versus Gaara already? Because that's way more interesting. And it's just funny to me that wasn't the focus. The focus was on Orochimaru, but then we would cut back to Gaara, and I'm like, all right, this is badass.
So you've read all of the original series, right?
Yep.
Okay. So my major knowledge is just that. Shippuden is, I have some, not like barely any knowledge.
I just know Madara. That's it.
So yeah, it's definitely not a show or a series I would want to go back to.
Well, you already experienced it.
I think I've got enough out of it that I would have, and I think it definitely I enjoyed it as much as I could have at a younger age.
Yeah. I definitely see the appeal, but I feel like it holds up. It wasn't just something kids liked. I feel like Naruto genuinely holds up as a well-written piece of lit. I mean, speaking purely as an adult, I read that and I could see the intelligence written in the manga. I mean, it kind of felt like an adult manga at times, even though it was clearly for kids. It was like they throw things at you that were like, okay, you got to sit down, you got to think about this, like you got to really analyze it. I really liked it for that. At times, it was more intelligent than Berserk. Not all the time. I certainly wouldn't say that it was better written than Berserk, but it's pretty for a shonen. It was very well written. I think that's my favorite thing about Naruto is that these characters were well written. I fell in love with them. I could feel the emotion. I teared up at certain points, and anyone who's read Naruto knows exactly what points were like tear worthy. It's great. It's great. There's so much stuff I wanted to talk about. There were a few moments where I felt like things were being dumbed down, or they were just going way too typical. Like when they fought the Sound 4. Oh god, it just did not stop. It was like so typical, like enemy of the week. Like first we gotta pick off this guy. Now we gotta pick off this guy. We're gonna pick off this guy and pick off this guy. And then once we got to the part where Naruto fights the bone guy, I'm like, oh, okay, now it's starting to kick into high gear. And from then on, it was hype, nonstop hype. So it's not like it didn't have its faults, but for what it does well, it does it well, really well. Another fault maybe the art. I think the art's lacking in some places. The paneling is really fucking weird. Because, I mean, one of the things about Naruto a lot of people talk about is when Lee fights Gaara, right?
Yeah.
When he takes off the weights.
Mm-hmm.
That is so lame in the manga. It's like one panel on the top right of the page. I'm like,
what?
What? It got better. It got better as it went on, but I just remember thinking that fucking sucks. Another thing I really like is that he'll have spreads of the characters' faces that's like they're all next to each other and it's just their reaction to what just happened. I love when they do that. It's so funny. But yeah, man, Naruto is top notch. I think one more thing I can say that I really like about it is that typical of a manga, and even Berserk is guilty of this, is that you will know what arc you're in because it's just so obvious to you, right? So in Berserk, it's like, okay, we're in the conviction arc because we're at like a church. We're in the sea god arc because we're on a boat. Oh, we're on the troll arc because we're in a wooden village. It's like it's obvious. We're in an arc. Goku fights Frieza. Frieza saga. Goku fights Cell. The Cell saga. In Naruto, I never felt like uh, we were on just separate arcs. Like it's, I mean, yeah, there's a Shunin exam and all that stuff, but it just kind of felt like we were progressing on one giant arc, and I really appreciate that because it didn't make it feel like a shonen. It made it feel really almost like a novella. Like every week, I was just tuning into the next part, the next part, the next part, the next part. I really appreciate that. It's breaking mold, and my friend who really likes Naruto was telling me that the author really wanted to break away from the typical shonen tropes, and I could tell. You could really tell because it's not as typically written as a lot of other shonen I've read.
That's cool. That's cool. I would just say like just I can definitely see that it deserves its recognition despite the
Hmm.
stigma.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't appeal to me and what I value
Yeah.
in a cast of characters.
No.
I like for me to love.
I totally get that. I totally understand where you're coming from. It wasn't something I wanted to pick up because it was like, oh, dude, I'm finally gonna read Naruto. But it was like it was just something that was so ingrained in a pop culture that I was like, all right, it's time to see what this is all about. I'm glad I did. I'm so glad I did because Naruto is genuinely a masterclass at what it does. I don't know how it gets during the Naruto Shippuden era, but the first part is worth getting invested in, honestly. So, I think that might
Let's
be
go.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could compare it to other manga, when it gets mature-ish, it does kind of remind me of Berserk a bit. And I honestly think it's unique enough where I don't really need to compare it to any other shonen manga. Maybe Hunter, with its like battle descriptions and stuff like that. It gets really detailed. I could totally see the Hunter in that. And yeah, really good. I'd put it in my top 5 manga. Really well written.
Damn, that high?
Uh, I mean, in terms of like Berserk is number 1, and then JoJo, because those two were just like they impacted my life pretty substantially. But they're also really well written too, especially the more seinen JoJo. Very good. 7 and 8. Check them out if you haven't. And then there's Yotsuba. 'Cause it's the funniest manga I've ever read in my life. But in terms of like manga, a shonen manga, when I think what are the best written manga I've ever read in my life, I think One Piece and Naruto. Really, they're just so well done. I guess if it was a personal list, I would put Naruto number 5. But if it was like shonen in general, maybe Hunter beats it just by a bit, but only by a little bit. Because I really do think there's something special with that first 28 volumes of Naruto. Then again, I haven't finished it yet, so who knows? I'm gonna keep reading it. It's great.
Yeah. Do you treat it as one or like a sequel? Like it's interesting.
I guess you know what? I'm gonna hold my rating then. I'm gonna hold my rating. Right now, it's number 5. It's really well done. But since Naruto in the manga is just treated as Naruto, like the whole thing, I'm gonna wait until I read it all, and I'll give you my final verdict.
Okay. Sounds
But
good.
yeah, man, I really good. If you haven't checked it out, consider it. If you don't want to, understandable. But it's it's as popular as it is for a reason. Really well done. Really well written.
Sasuke.
It's me, Naruto. Oh man, can we talk about how perfect those voice casts are? Jeez. I think Naruto's VA is the perfect casting for him. Like I look at him and that's how I see him sounding.
For the
It does,
dub?
yeah. I think it does get a little weird in Shippuden because it's like he's older and it's still too feminine. But yeah, he's got a really good VA. A lot of the characters do. That's pretty all-star when it comes to dubs.
Mike Guy, top of the list.
My favorite Naruto character is in fact Sakura because I like imagining punching her in her big fucking forehead. Actually, yeah, my favorite character is probably Broccoli and Guy. And then I know a lot of people like Kakashi. I liked him first. I liked him at first too, but I think I'm leaning more to Jiraiya.
All right.
Jiraiya's cool.
The perverted.
No, Iruka. I fucking love Iruka. Top 3. Guy, Lee, Iruka. There.
Which one was that one?
His teacher that buys him ramen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Naruto.
That's the first thing.
What's those? Let's get the other. Get fuck. The other big thing out. What's that? What is it?
You want me to do it already?
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a trilogy.
Oh, I know where this is going.
And you gotta jack into the grid.
Oh, like fucking Kolyoko?
Yeah, I can do it.
Like
There
a
you go.
like a dot hack?
Here
Like
we
a-
are, with all that we love. All right.
Like
No,
a,
you
like
hack.
like a Ready Player One?
No, like the Matrix trilogy.
Whoa.
We're dealing with programs not understood by the world, Scully. All right. I saw the Matrix trilogy because I fucking said I would. And David, you're familiar with the Matrix trilogy, aren't you?
Yeah, I've watched 1, 2, and 3 when I was a kid, and I've watched 1 recently. I think I talked about it a little bit on the Talkcast.
I think you did. You're right.
Yeah, that's it.
I had a lot more to say, like when I first watched it, but my memory's diminished. Doesn't matter. The Matrix, the first movie, holds up
It's so good.
immensely. Fucking fantastic movie. It is so good. I remember seeing that for the first time like in high school. I was such a growing up as a kid, I was never interested in shit that was coming out. It was always like stuff I'd never heard of. Like, oh, that sounds cool. Like old stuff that already was irrelevant in my dad's era. Like, oh, that's cool.
You want it
And
to
then I
be
would
you want
the
it to
outlier.
be yeah.
It's not even that. It was just like I was just never into trends. I still not. But yeah, I saw that way past everybody already seeing The Matrix. What I remember blowing my mind back then. It still blows my mind how good that movie is. It is so good.
I remember watching it recently, and I just felt like so sucked in. Like I didn't want to leave at all or pause it or anything. I wanted to just
That
keep watching it.
scene,
So good.
that scene where they're telling Neo about like what happened to Earth and like where all the people they're all like connected to machines. That like gave me goosebumps. Like I was like, what the fuck? This world, and I don't remember any of this about the Matrix. It was so engaging. And then like when they're on the ship and then they go back and Morpheus is telling him about like this is how they operate in this world, blah blah blah. I think my favorite line is like, why do my eyes hurt? Because you're seeing for the first time. And I'm like, oh, that's such a good line. It's so good. I mean, fuck. I wish I remembered more. There's so much I wanted to talk about. Even the choreography, like every
yeah.
single. I think I saw some. You sent me a video,
Yeah, the
and
retrospective.
every single actor who participated had to learn kung fu so it would look realistic. That is so awesome. Like how many movies do that anymore? How much devotion is there to making stuff look genuine?
I think
You know?
Matrix was the edge case because the Wachowskis, they fucking knew what they wanted
Exactly.
and
They
Warner
had
Brothers gave it to them.
they had a vision and they had passion, and it is so. I mean, that's the kind of movie I want to see more of. Like I want to be engrossed in this world, unique world made by a guy who really felt like there was something there. And man, The Matrix hit that note so bad. Choreography, I think
Yeah, the scene with the training in the dojo
that seems so
that sticks
good.
out. You know.
I think the effects too. The effects hold out very, very well. Even if they do look like the slow mo, like oh, it's been done. They were the first movie to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call it? Bullet time.
Yeah.
I think the only time I ever felt like this is so stupid is at in the second movie where Trinity is falling down the building and they shoot at her and it looks so lame. Like you guys couldn't help yourselves and put it in the movie again, could you? And then it turns out they never do that for the movie again. Like that's the only scene they do that. The bullet time.
Mm.
Even the music. The music was so good.
Yeah.
The music.
It sticks out. You remember it a lot.
I remember the trumpets just like haunting me. Or what's that song? Club to Death. If you were on Newgrounds in 2000, whatever, every Flash had that
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
song in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Remember the Mario fucking series of shit and they use that a lot.
Or you
The
know what?
Flash
Scratch that.
animation.
Every Flash animation on Newgrounds referenced the Matrix. Fuck it. Every movie, every TV show,
Yep.
everything referenced the Matrix. That's how big of a deal that movie was.
It was a smash hit, dude.
Hmm I would.
Very-
I mean, I want to pick at it, but I can't remember everything. I think the only
Yeah.
thing I didn't like. Go ahead, David. I'm sorry. I keep cutting you off.
No, I try to jump in, but you got a lot to say. But fucking Keanu Reeves.
I was gonna get to that,
Well then,
but I actually
okay.
wanted to mention a certain character.
Oh yeah, who's
I think the lamest character, or at least his death sucked. Cypher.
mm-hmm.
He's the guy who screws them over, and he makes a deal with the programs, so he can live in the world, but as like a rich man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, the fucking bald guy.
I think his death sucks, and it's the worst written part in that whole movie. Because like he kills the two brothers, but then one of the brothers is actually still alive, and then he kills him. It's like that
Yeah,
is so fucking lame. Like you guys couldn't think of a more interesting way for him to come out. I thought that because Neo is the one, Neo was gonna bring himself out of the Matrix and stop him. And then like in the other movies, he has like Jesus godlike powers, but in this movie, it's like it's too soon. We can't make him look immortal. It's like, dude, just it would have been so fucking. He's the one. A little nitpick I had written on this list, but yeah, we can start talking about actors though. Keanu Reeves.
he definitely, I think, fit the role perfectly.
There were like a bunch of actors they wanted before Keanu Reeves. I can't envision this movie without Keanu Reeves at all. He kind of fits that everyman trope too.
Yeah, and I remember watching the beginning of the movie just with him being this weird hacker and then working at the office. I'm like, fuck, this is. I actually really like this with
Yeah,
him in this role.
if it were anybody else, I don't think I could like it. I mean, there are people that they would say like Will Smith was supposed to play Neo. I couldn't see that at
Yeah,
all.
no way.
I couldn't see anybody but Neo.
Ah,
The fuck was that?
it's Will Smith.
Oh, haha. I couldn't envision anyone but Keanu Reeves playing Neo. I couldn't envision anyone but Lawrence Fishburne playing Morpheus.
Yeah, Lawrence
I
Fishburne.
couldn't envision anyone but Hugo Weaving playing Mr. Smith. Oh man. And let's just talk
So
about
good.
fucking Hugo Weaving's performance.
Yeah, definitely launched himself with this movie.
He was so good in that movie. Mr. Anderson, we need your help. Oh, God, he's so good. And then he was in the rest of the movies and it pissed me off. But because it was Hugo Weaving, I was like, I can't stay mad at you. The Matrix feels like a really good solo movie, you know?
Yeah, you definitely. It does not need more movies. You could end it there, with him flying off. It'd be fucking. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, honestly. And it's like you knew they had ideas for a sequel because they set up all this stuff, you know? But like these sequels, we're gonna get into it, fucking blow compared to the first one. That isn't to say they're not good, but they're nowhere near as good as the first one.
Yeah, you can definitely see that.
In the second one, I just felt so uninterested when they were in the Matrix. Like when they were in the real world and they were interacting in Zion and having their little like
Zion.
dance orgy. That was cool. Like I
Rave
really like the
orgy.
scenes in
Yeah.
Zion. Yeah. And then there's what's his name? The guy who takes it over for the brother. What's his name? I think he was like the brother-in-law to Tank. I think
Yeah.
it's Tank. Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Wire.
It was a Smokey. Smokey.
Fuck it, it's Smokey. Let's go, Smokey. I think it's just boring. I mean, not. It was entertaining because they kept building on this world, but it was nonstop action fights, and I thought the action was kind of lame because it just didn't stop. It kept going. Like at first, I'm like, "Oh, this is badass," and then after like 20 minutes, it's like, "You can stop now."
Yeah, pacing was. They wanted to go hard, so the pacing suffered.
And I really liked that they set up Mr. Smith as being the antithesis to Neo. Like the way they ended on the second one is like basically a god of the programming thing is telling him, yeah, so every few years we have one of you, and then we have another program who's gonna fuck everything up, and we're gonna destroy Zion, and we can rebuild or something like that.
The architect.
Yeah. That was his name. And I like that they were like, all right, Hugo Weaving is gonna be your perfect nemesis, but I hate how they brought him back. If you wanted him to be this like Satan to Neo's Jesus, then why did you fucking kill him in the first movie? You know why? Because they didn't plan on bringing him back. They only brought him back because everyone loved him so much. God bless them for doing that. But yeah, I really don't like that. It's really. I think I prefer the third one more than the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the third one because of all the scenes on Zion. They were so badass. Like watching all the people fighting against the machines, the squiddies, was so cool. Like I think fuck, I forgot his name. This guy made a Terminator. James Cameron.
James Cameron.
James Cameron was totally inspired by that movie while making was it Avatar with those robot
Yeah.
machines?
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell, they might have been inspired by James Cameron because I'm pretty sure Aliens did that first. Get away from her, you bitch. Anyway. Yeah, I thought I had more to say, but yeah, Matrix 3 is better than 2. I thought it was funny how like Jesus and Mr. Smith are just Jesus. I call him Jesus. Neo and Mr. Smith are just having superpower, superhuman battle in the Matrix.
Yeah, it's basically fucking DBZ at the end of 3, isn't it?
Yeah, it was cool. Like I like that fight scene. It was badass. But like, was this really the direction anyone wanted the Matrix to go in? Did anyone want this for the Matrix other than the
No.
Wachowskis?
Yeah,
No.
probably not. That's when Weeb goes too far. Okay, you give Weeb a chance, they can do some cool shit at the start, and then give Weeb a second chance to be like, oh, let's do some more weird shit, and then you give him a third chance. It's like, oh, we're gonna fucking just do this shit like anime, bro.
At
They
some
can't let
point,
us do anything.
At some point, Coint. At some point, one of the Wachowskis had to go to the other and be like, "Hey, dude, you think maybe we're going too far?" And the other one was like, "Fuck it, we're doing anime." Oh man, I
Yeah,
uh,
I don't plan on seeing 2 and 3. I'm good.
I think it's worth a lot. It's worth a watch just to understand where things went horribly wrong. But people seem to think the second one's better than the third one. I think the third one's way better, if only for the battle with Zion. But another thing I don't like is that 1 and 2 are basically just one big ass sequel.
Yeah,
It's like it doesn't feel like its own thing. It's just that the better part is in the second part. Oh, and
yeah,
another thing, Neo talking to a giant metal god, telling him, "You have to let me jack in so I can stop Mr. Smith from destroying all of you." What? What are you doing? Like, that's fucking lame. There's a sentient robot god with a human face? Or, well, with human features? That's stupid! Yeah, but the final fight was cool, and Neo saved everyone, and Trinity's dead, and yeah,
but
Morpheus is
Matrix
dead.
4. We'll find out. Maybe
Hey,
it
I'm
happens.
excited. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. I can't fucking wait.
Can't wait till Neo gets some John Wick shit going.
They're gonna fuck it up.
Well, it's just one Wachowski now.
What happened to the other one?
They fucked off. Yeah, it's just one now.
Which one is it, Lana or Laura?
Fuck if I know, dude.
Oh God. Well, the John Wick is the better Keanu Reeves trilogy. But is John Wick 1 better than The Matrix? No.
No.
Nope. Mm-mm. Not even close. John Wick 2 and 3 better than Revolutions and Reloaded? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Hell, I like the third John Wick better than I like the first one, and I know that's taboo.
Nah, that's fine.
So good. I still think of that scene with Halle Berry, which is like, he shot my dog. He's like, yeah, get it. I totally get it. So, yeah, man. That's two big things we talked about. It took about like an hour to talk about. Oh,
Uh,
ratings.
oh yeah,
Matrix, 9 out of 10. Near perfect film.
yeah. That shit's 5 out of 5.
Which is the second one? Reloaded or Revolution? Reloaded, right?
Reloaded has to be reloaded.
Reloaded gets a 5. Revolutions gets a 6. Personally.
I'm gonna say Reloaded gets 2 out of 5 because it has the 2 twins.
Oh, the
Uh,
fucking ghost
and
twins.
and then Revolutions gets fuck. I guess a 3. If you're saying it's better, I'll just trust. I'll rate based on Kevin's rating and say it's one
I'm
better.
not I'm not saying they're irredeemable shit. I'm just they're not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I give the second one 4, and the third one gets a 5. You're right.
Okay.
No, the third one gets a 6 because I genuinely like the Zion parts and the final battle, even if they're not well written.
Oh,
That ends
shit.
Matrix talk. But since we're talking about movies, or what?
Oh, I was just gonna wonder, like, is there gonna be an actual good fucking Matrix game? I wonder.
Just
All of them
play
I've heard of it. Shit.
Cyberpunk. Just play Cyberpunk and pretend.
Hey,
it is.
yeah.
Just pretend Johnny Mnemonic is Neo. Whoa, dude! You know we like totally gotta jack in, right?
Johnny Mnemonic, Silverhand, Neo.
You know what? Fuck it. Since we're talking
Wick.
about Neo, that's his name. Also, he was in Point Break. Oh, and his last name is Logan, because he was Theodore Logan too in Bill and Ted. Yes. Listen, dude, I saw another movie with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, the Reeves.
We're truly in a Keanu-sance. He's just in everything, and
oh, right.
he's in everything, and everything he's in is good.
Keanu sounds pretty good. I'm glad you came up with that.
Thank you. It's trademarked. I was waiting for something. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna see how long this takes. And it took so long, I finished the movie. I saw SpongeBob Sponge on the Run. Because it was free. No, sorry, excuse me. It's on Netflix, but only in Europe, so I just use a VPN to watch it.
Nice.
But I watched it.
Was it in German?
Yeah. Patrick. So that's how I imagine them sounding. SpongeBob.
Damn, I didn't know this fucking German version went all anti-Semitic.
Thank you for saying the word. I was too afraid to say. Okay. It was not great, but I did laugh bunches. If I could compare it to anything, it would be a Family Guy episode on crack. Because they just did not stop with not cutaways, but it felt like a lot of jokes were irrelevant to the movie. For example, SpongeBob and Patrick go through some dreamlike trance and they end up in the real world. And then a talking sage named Sage, who was a sage, played by Keanu Reeves, the actor, not an animated character. It is literally just Keanu Reeves inside. His head is in a sage that rolls around.
A talking head.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite thing he says is, "My name is Sage, and I am a sage." Anyway, wasn't very good, but I really love the scene where they were in the real world part, because it was like just a bunch of random fucking actors just decided to make cameos. Like Snoop Dogg was playing the piano in a saloon.
What?
God, did I write down all the fucking actors in that scene? I think I did. No, I deleted it because I'm a dumbass. They were like, "You gotta watch out for Blackheart," or whatever his fucking name was. And then Keanu Reeves sings a song about Blackheart. And then it turns out it's just what's his name? He talks like this. Machete.
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo. I'm like, that's funny. That's Danny Trejo. But then I think, is this funny because it's funny, or is it funny because it's Snoop Dogg, Danny Trejo, and Keanu Reeves? Also, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is basically just Keanu Reeves, but in a tumbleweed. It's jokes Jokes were fun. Go ahead, Dave. I keep doing it. I feel bad.
Sounds like it was just a bunch of references and some giggles every now and then. How did it look though? Like it's 3D animation, right? I thought it kind of looked lame in the theater when I saw the trailer.
It looks weird. Honestly, I think it's just in 3D so they can sell their shitty spin-off. And there was like 4 scenes in the movie where they show the spin-off where it's like SpongeBob meets Gary at summer camp. SpongeBob met Sandy at summer camp. SpongeBob met Squidward at summer camp. SpongeBob met Patrick at summer camp. SpongeBob met Mr. Krabs at summer camp. And it was all during a scene where all the characters said they loved SpongeBob and why they loved SpongeBob. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a little teary-eyed, but only because I feel like they inserted that scene just to cash in on the fact that the creator died. And it was like pseudo saying that they were thankful for the creator for what they gave them.
Mm,
And I'm like, Nickelodeon, I'm so fucking sure you are thankful for him because he made you billions of dollars, even post death.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, that summer camp shit is going to be a cartoon. So that's why they had all those scenes. So not only in a scene where they were memorializing, did I even say that right? I don't know. I'm
Yeah, you
stupid.
did.
The creator's death, they had to shoehorn their crappy spinoff. So anyway, it was funny enough. It wasn't the best thing I'd ever seen, but I mean, honestly, I like the 2 sequel movies better than I like the first one. So first one's probably a better movie. In fact, it is a better movie. But yeah, it made me laugh. It's fine. Give it a 5 out of 10. Officially better than Matrix Revolution. I mean, Reloaded.
Yeah, I'm glad I could skip it. Thanks for rating it for me.
The only reason why I brought it up is because Keanu Reeves was in it.
Hey, that made me curious. I'm not gonna lie.
There
I'm
we
glad I
go.
don't have to see it. Yeah.
He was just Keanu Reeves. The only thing I liked... No, you know what? My favorite scene in that movie is just Patrick and SpongeBob are in cells, and then Keanu Reeves rolls up and is like, "Sup, losers?" I'm like, that's totally something I would say. Fucking
Yeah, you tell me that every day.
hell yeah, because I think you're filth, and I don't love you.
I am a dirty boy.
Nah, I fucking love this guy. That's why I put up with this shit.
And then I make sure to deliver my shit so that way you don't get yours.
You want to pick a fight, bitch?
No, let's just go to the next topic.
All right. Did you watch any other movies?
I actually did not.
Great. I had another movie written on this list, but I forgot everything about it, so I'm not even gonna mention it.
I'm gonna, however,
Oh fuck.
talk about how the movies I will be watching.
Why would you do that? Well, I did that last month. All right, I'm a hypocrite. Go ahead.
I'll be watching The Phantom Edit. Why? Because I need to get into Clone Wars.
Ooh. Now
Why? Because
that
Mandalorian is now having Clone Wars shit in it, and I gotta catch up.
Okay, Jackass. They've been having Clone Wars in it since the last season. That's your fault for not knowing.
No, but now it's critical. Now it's this characters talking and in being major parts of the story.
Bo.
So come on.
It was actually on my list. So, do you want to talk about Mandalorian?
Mandalorian season 2. Yeah, it's been really great.
Yes, it has.
Right now for this time for
really good.
Having something to watch once every week. I really look forward to it on Fridays.
I always make sure to watch it like right when it comes out just to join the immediate discussion too. That is just the best. Talking about like a new episode or something. Love the discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I should not watch the episode coming up then before I. There's a lot of fucking Clone Wars. It's like 7 seasons, and then fucking Rebels. I don't know, man.
Listen, dude, there's a list. Follow that list.
That's still a lot of episodes.
Just do it.
I'm just saying, I don't think I can make it in time.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
We'll
You'll
see.
be fine.
But yeah, Mandalorian season 2 has been dope so far.
You'll be fine.
I think it's been better than the first one for sure. I really wonder where they're gonna take it. I actually bought a dark blade.
You
So
son of a bitch.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck Bo-Katan was wondering, trying to find this shit. I bought it at Best Buy, it's no problem.
You don't even realize what you've just done.
What?
It's not called the Dark Blade, you bean.
Dark Saber, where the fuck?
There you go. Say it right.
Whatever.
Mandalorian would be furious with you right now.
That fucker's dead for a while. You know what? Kando wouldn't give a shit. Wait, maybe he would.
Kando?
Yeah, from KOTOR. He might bust my ass actually.
Bust your titties. Bust your nuts. Bust your move. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. It's gonna bust your move now. Yeah.
Show's definitely been 5 out of 5 so far. Can't
Okay.
wait to see what else is coming up.
Now,
Actually, maybe
a common trope of the tag team stars is that I disagree with David.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think the first episode is a 5 out of 5. Absolutely. That is the best episode so far of season 2, in my humble opinion. It's just it's almost like cowboys and Indians joining together, Native Americans, I'm sorry, joining together to fight this bigger threat, which is awesome. Really like that episode. It's almost like Monster Hunter meets Star Wars, or vice versa.
Yeah, and the crate dragon. Remember that from KOTOR? That was a big plot element. So
See, a lot of
it's
people
got reference.
are like questioning it because like, that doesn't look like a traditional crate dragon. Well, they made a second crate dragon just for you guys. So that's the greater crate dragon, and then the regular crate dragon is just the crate dragon you fucking already know about. Looked it up.
Also, I wonder if Boba Fett's gonna show up.
He did.
I mean, actually, not just the fucking him just seeing his face. He's actually gonna be in the plot.
Nah, you know what? I think they're gonna do this thing where he shows up like once every season. I could see them doing that.
He still has the armor, doesn't
Mando?
he? Yeah.
I think his name is Din actually, but yeah, he has the armor. I have a feeling we have to start calling him by his name because there's other Mandalorians now. Wait, there were Mandalorians before. Yeah, fuck it, he's the Mandalorian.
Oh, I just know him as Pablo.
Yeah, fuck it, we're calling him Pablo. What's up, Pobs?
Apparently, he hates playing the role. I don't fucking know.
Oh, because he doesn't like being like wearing the mask.
I don't know that. I don't fucking know.
He doesn't have to play it. Like he can just do the voiceover. He knows that.
That's true, actually.
I mean, that's what Brendan Fraser did in what was that show? Doom Patrol. He doesn't actually play the robot. He voices it. Did a good job though.
Also, apparently, Bo-Katan voice acted the character.
Yeah, yeah. I was really cool about that. She was an actor before, so it's really cool.
So that I didn't know. I heard that was the case, and I was really impressed. Like that as a concept, like the voice actor for the original work, playing the live action role, and it fitting well as well.
I bet you didn't even know Jon Favreau was in Clone Wars and was like her boss for a good few episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the captain of Death Watch. It was really cool. Jon
I didn't know
Favreau.
there was Mandalorian shit in the fucking Clone Wars, man. That makes me
What?
want to.
I told you that. I talked about it on the Tag Team Stars. I
You know,
totally did.
you know what? I have a really great memory, but sometimes, Kevin, I just try to block out all the shit involving you. Okay, I'm sorry.
God damn. Well, at least you're honest. Um. Well, it's definitely worth a watch. The Mandalorian episodes are my favorite episodes of Clone Wars. Those and the Ahsoka episodes, definitely. You're in for a treat, man. They're really good. I actually did want to say though, just before we get too into Clone Wars stuff, I
Mhm.
think the second episode is the most lacking of the Mandalorian.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you only have the fish lady to bounce off of, and
Yeah,
barely can talk until she hacks the robot.
I think the first half is like it's just okay, but then the second half pulls in those horror elements. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is awesome, and I love that so much. I love when something that's not even that's not horror pulls into the horror vibes and does it well.
Hmm.
So I really like the second. Like I knew a lot of people didn't like the second episode. I love the second episode just for the horror scenes. That's it.
And then I also wanted to say, yeah, Kevin, I'm not gonna watch 1, 2, and 3 separately. I'm gonna watch the Phantom Edit. What do you think of that?
What's that? Never heard of it.
It's 1, 2, 3 mixed into one movie. It's like 2.5 hours long.
I don't think I like that at all.
Yeah, the only part that kept from one is the very last part of the Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan fight with Darth Maul
So they don't
and
have
Qui-Gon
any.
dying.
They don't have anything about Qui Gon finding Anakin.
Nope.
Did they just think that wasn't important, or
I mean, I've only seen like that part where it goes from 1 to 2, and so you basically get it because it's like Qui-Gon tells Obi-Wan take care of him, and then it goes into the elevator scene in part 2, and it's like, oh, this is him because Obi-Wan's next to him. It flows pretty well from that, knowing that part.
I think that's blasphemous.
I think I'll enjoy it, and I don't want to slog through the 3 movies. I'm sorry.
For a guy who really enjoys the purest route when it comes to experiencing something, I just think that is incredibly impure.
Now, if I never watched these movies before, I would probably agree with you. But I've already seen these movies before.
Okay.
I'm
Fair
not.
enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Yeah, totally. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. And you enjoy those atrocities.
this is blasphemy. Yeah,
It's like nerds always think they know the like I can make this so much better, and then you make it and it's ass. So hell, you're gonna give us a review next time.
I'll make sure to do that. But you know what? Sometimes the fans do know better. There's definitely cases of that. Sonic Mania, all sorts of shit.
I don't think so, Tim.
Oh yeah, you love Sonic 4? No, plenty of examples.
I remember people liking the first one. Anyway,
Anyway,
Mandalorian, pretty great. Clone Wars, David, we'll see. Yeah,
Star Wars is still relevant. Only
sure
because of the
is.
Mandalorian.
Oh man, you're gonna get me started. Fucking, fucking stupid asses don't know how to plan a movie. We'll make one and then we'll do the others later. Granted, George Lucas did that too. But when he made the second one and the third one, he knew where he was going.
Hmm.
It's like they made one and then they made 8. And it's like, well, fuck, how do we finish it? Part 7 and part 8 just feel like two beginnings of equally shit stories. So I don't know why people like The Last Jedi so much. I really don't get it.
Who is like? What do you mean people? You mean like 5 people?
You'll go on like Twitter and what's that fucking website, Tumblr and Facebook, and you'll just find all of these boomers who are like, I don't care, I really liked it. Hell, I know a boomer in my home who fucking unironically loved, was it The Rise of Skywalker? It's like they don't know any better. They don't know any better. Or just like fanboys, fangirls, or whatever, who were like, I don't know if the 8th movie did anything progressive, but it certainly feels that way sometimes because they'll pull that out as an example. It's like, listen, you can be as progressive as you want, but if the movie isn't fucking good, then it doesn't fix anything.
If anything, it's a detriment. If you make a progressive shit in a shit movie, that just makes it worse.
It's, I don't know, Disney dug their own grave with that. Only because Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have worked with George Lucas before are they able to fix your fucking mess, okay? I mean, hell, they both worked on Clone Wars with George Lucas, and they were taught by him like certain facets of the lore and how to write for Star Wars and all that shit. Stupid company just wanted star power. They just wanted the brownie points. They deserve to lose all the billions they're losing. But anywho, I still got shit I want to talk about.
Well, then keep on going.
Since we're on the topic of TV, I rewatched all of South Park.
Jesus.
Past like season 4, though. I didn't even acknowledge the first 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they're not good. It's just I know what I'm getting already. They're classics. Potty humor, dumb stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, seasons like 5 to maybe like 11 or 12. I'd say 10, but I think season 11 or 12 still have episodes that are, iconic. They're hilarious. They hold up. The jokes are funny. Matt and Trey had it in that time. But it just keeps going, and they just don't know when to stop.
What season are they on?
Like 23.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And I'm just going to skip because, season 11 to 19, it's just either his episodes are good or they're mediocre, basically. Like, there's no real massive shift in the mediocrity. And then they start doing the season where Cartman is, I don't know, he's like PewDiePie. And he's crossing over, like he's narrating over the episode and they don't know how to get rid of him.
Uh-huh.
And then somebody Lord is a hologram. It was like them trying to do their first try at an overarching story in a season.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was kind of dumb. It wasn't horrible, but it's like you guys need to do better. And then they do the whole PC Principle thing, and I'm like, this is pretty good. I thought this is pretty good. PC Principle, like, it starts off pretty good, and then halfway through it starts losing its shit, and then they just kind of have to end it. But I'm like, okay, this isn't good, but it's better than your previous attempt, right? And then they do the season with the trolls and how Kyle's dad is like this really bad troll who's getting moms to kill themselves. And it's like Sweden has had enough. I thought it was way better. Like they're going higher up while still being mediocre somehow. Like, all right, you guys have perfected that. I'm sorry, I'm giving them too much credit. You guys are doing a better job with your storytelling stuff. Like I was genuinely engaged. And then the next season happens and it's fucking ridiculous. They did an episode where Al Gore comes back, and Man Bear Pig is real, but it was nothing but them apologizing to Al Gore while everyone plays Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
God, episode fucking sucks. This is one of the worst South Park episodes I've ever seen. I think there's like that's either the last season or the season after that where Randy starts selling weed. Oh my god, it was horrible. It was a horrible. How do you Flanderize a character so bad? Horrendous season, dude. So bad. I think the only good episode was when the moms were stealing each other's poop so they could have good microbiomes. And they kept on you'd actually think this is funny. They kept calling poop the spice.
What?
Must have the spice.
The fucking tune reference.
That is the only good episode of that season. I think maybe one other season I thought was funny. South Park isn't even a zombie. It is just a rotting corpse that refuses to give up. Like its soul refuses to leave the body, even though it's clearly dead.
Damn.
That last season is the nail on the coffin. I could give it some leeway. I could understand it a little bit. 'Cause, like it's not that bad. It's certainly not good, but you guys are trying something new. Horrible. Horrible. Nobody watched South Park past like season 22 or 21. Plenty of other better things to be watching on TV, man. Hell, don't even watch TV. Go outside and toss a ball around. Just wear a mask. Fuck whatever that was. Matt and Trey, just stop and do something else. Please. Please.
They gotta keep making money. What else they got? They tried basketball. They tried all sorts of shit.
They did the Book of Mormon, and that did really well.
Yeah, but then what else for TV shows though? Like what else can they do?
They tried something on YouTube. I checked out
And,
briefly, and it was all right.
They did 2 video games like that were good, I thought. But then that's it. They probably won't make more.
I think they should make a movie and then just stop.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Because they did that whole cancel South Park thing, and the joke was that every episode was dedicated to a specific character. So like that
Oh.
one about the moms taking each other's microbiomes, it was just called "This One's for the Girls" because ladies' night out. And then they had
Uh-huh.
PC babies, and they had Scott Malcolmson like diabetes detective. I liked that episode too, actually, not because it was funny, but because it was kind of like sweethearted. Yeah, fuck New South Park. You guys eat shit with that because you could definitely do better. You pride yourselves on making an episode. Speaking to Matt and Trey, pride yourselves on making an episode a week. It's not working, buddy. You guys got to stop because you're losing your mojo. I feel offended that got aired.
Yeah, I remember seeing the documentary for them doing it like such a fast turnover rate. But yeah, I mean, fucking more than 20 seasons. Eventually, shit's gonna run dry, man. You need to do something else or change the process a bit. I
You
don't
know,
know.
I can't believe we didn't address that we have a new president elect, but I'm bringing that up only because I am happy that Joe Biden beat Trump because I am fucking tired of Mr. Garrison being Trump in South
Oh,
Park. I'm
okay.
so done with that shit. I could be the most ignorant man on the planet. I wouldn't know who either of these men are, and I would be fucking happy because I was done with Trump being Mr. Garrison or vice versa.
Mhm.
Over it. Done.
So that's the one great thing to take out of the elections. Then.
Yep.
All right, got it. I can say, I mean, I haven't watched all of South Park. I can say the parts that I did watch. I remember some of the first seasons. I remember the parts where it went back to like the Wii and the World of Warcraft. That's when I
Those
watched
were
a
great.
lot of it. Um,
They're great episodes.
I remember watching that on cable or whatever when I was a kid because I saw how much it blew up in terms of gaming sites, so I got interested again. And then I watched the movie, and I think after that, it's more recently is the games, as for all the references of all the other shit.
Yeah, the games are
the
good.
games. Mhm.
I've actually been waiting for them to go on sale because I want to get them on PC, but it's been taking a while.
And the games were good.
Yeah, they're really good.
They were fantastic.
If
So
not buggy, a little buggy.
I definitely have not gotten like the full South Park experience, but apparently it's not worth it. So I'm good.
Yeah, I totally agree. Don't fucking watch. Don't watch South Park. Or you know what, David? If you were at all curious, I task you. You're not gonna do it. I task you with watching the new episodes, but I know you're not gonna do it.
You want me to go into fucking into the shit?
I mean, if you were curious, but I don't think. I feel like you'd rather watch Star Wars than South Park.
If I had fuck all else to do, you know what? I probably would.
I mean, I had it in the background a lot too, but just hearing the audio was enough. Newer seasons can eat my dick.
Oh, I remember the one part though. The Canadians, you're not my buddy guy.
Oh,
Not
dude,
your
that's
guy,
one of the
dude.
worst episodes too.
Really?
It was nothing. It was. I remember this episode too. It was nothing but YouTube references from back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fucking chocolate rain guy shoots the leave him alone guy, and then the sneezing panda attacks somebody, and then
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Tron guy gets
Negative.
shot, and then the nerd, the Star Wars kid, gets shot, and then the distracting, what was his name? Dramatic chipmunk gets shot.
Uh-huh.
It was not funny. Maybe it was back then. What in the butt? Yeah. That's how you know Matt and Trey are boomers. Just saying. And I hate to throw the boomer card out there, but goddamn, they all act the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to ignore. All right, well, that's it for South Park. I'm done with that.
South Park. You gotta bring something, man. I mean, I was thinking, okay, so you said it's a rotting corpse, right? So,
Yeah.
but is it worse than The Simpsons?
Nah,
Okay.
South Park still makes me laugh, even if it's bad. Like I just said, they had that episode with the spice. I would watch that episode again. It was funny. Was it
So
good? I don't know, but it made me laugh.
so what would Simpsons be if it's worse than a rotting corpse? What is that?
The Simpsons is a zombie that was tied to a truck that never stopped driving past like 100 miles.
All right. Yeah.
Just kept going at high speeds.
Mm-hmm.
I unironically think Family Guy is better too.
Mm.
Zombie Family Guy is better than Zombie Simpsons and Zombie South Park. I
Whoa,
genuinely feel that way.
that's interesting.
Because like Family Guy is the edgy kid of this class, but it's still
Really?
funny. Yeah.
Edgier than South Park?
No. Current Family Guy. You got to stay with me.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And like most of the episodes can be stupid. The plot lines can be stupid, but then they'll have a joke. Like the cutaways make the damn thing. If it can make me laugh, then I think it's funny. I acknowledge it not being very well written, but if the jokes are funny, you know, the whole point of a adult comedy, then you know, fuck it. You made me laugh more than The Simpsons. Do you watch any TV, any movies other than what we discussed?
Um, I don't think I mentioned it, but I watched like the first 3 episodes of ReZero. As the second season's coming out or whatever.
The anime?
Yeah.
What's that?
I was actually really impressed. Like, I've heard so much about these fucking isekai animes. I'm like, wow, I don't give a fuck. Sword Art Online, I heard is garbage.
The
I
only
have I have a friend that's into isekai. He likes Sword Art Online, but he likes a lot of shit. So it's like, I guess.
Stop being
But
his friend. Oof.
but no, ReZero definitely hooked me. It didn't do anything new or original, but the way it did it, how the execution was well done, for sure.
Isekai is the laziest fucking genre out
Oh,
right
for
now.
sure. Mm.
The only thing I like that's even close to being isekai is Doctor Stone, but they're not in another world. It's just the world in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like uh, some of them have. You always know it's an isekai because it's a stupid title. I turned into a slime in a dungeon. Can my sister seriously be this cute in a dungeon? I'm going to annihilate all the people in this dungeon as a cute girl.
Uh-huh.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
So yeah, isekais out of here, guy. We don't take those here. We like our well-written Shippuden animes, my guy.
Mm, okay, well, we'll see about that.
Did you just take a bite of a really good cake?
Yeah, it's delicious. Frosting.
I meant. God damn it! I didn't mean to say Shippuden, but well, fuck it. It's recorded. We can't cut it.
Okay, so I might watch that more, but I actually watched it through my VR, so I don't know if I'll watch that or when I would, but I don't know. First 3 episodes were good.
Did you
I'm
already talk
interested to see
about?
what's going.
Did you already
Huh?
talk about your VR headset?
No, I have not.
Oh shit!
I can talk about that. I got
I think you did
more.
actually.
Not today.
Oh, we talking about games now then?
Oh, okay. So, well, for VR, I watched in VR, but
No,
I
it's
guess you
cool.
haven't gotten to. Okay.
VR's games. VR's games. So we're gonna start talking about games. I was actually trying to segue into it too, so I'm glad you did.
Um, God, I have these other topics that I could segue. Um,
All right.
let's do those first. So
Okay.
you mentioned the election. I noticed when I voted, Kanye West was on the ballot for vice president.
Oh, dude, it made me laugh. It made me laugh.
I'm like, wait, I thought you were running for president. Why are you on vice president, dude?
I like how on Twitter when he lost, he just put up a single tweet that said "Well," and it had Kanye 2021.
What? That's what he did?
Yeah, but then he deleted it and like put it something else. But yeah, it's there.
Oh man, that's great.
Well, fucking Kanye.
uh, that was great to have him on the ballot. No write-in bullshit. He's a straight up official. Like you could pick Kanye if you want.
I swear to God, you said Raiden. I swear to God, you said Raiden.
No, I didn't. I
War
did
never
not.
changes. All right, go ahead.
That's the wrong character, but okay.
I don't
Uh,
care. I don't like Metal Gear. We only play Death Stranding in this house. Go ahead.
yeah. I also wanted to. We're talking about cake. I wanted to address birthday cake by Sublimato. Uh,
For
Kevin
some
has been
reason,
talking about Sublimato so many months of the tag team stars.
oh my
I
God,
never knew what the fuck he was talking about.
I didn't think you were gonna go the music route, but I swear to God, I thought you were gonna talk about Cake the band. I don't know why. It was just by coincidence. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Civil model birthday cake.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, you're going the distance.
He's going
for speed. Mm-hmm.
Good song.
Yeah. So Civil Motto. Once I found out that they did Birthday Cake in Jet Set Radio, I'm like, oh, now I get it. I will definitely look into them at some point.
It's the worst song, dude.
Well, then you can only go up from there.
I'm just kidding. I love Birthday Cake.
Birthday Cake's a great song. It's so fucking wacky.
I don't remember what really kickstarted my want. I really don't know what kicked me into wanting to listen to them. It might have been Birthday Cake, but I don't think that's what it was. I just got the album one day and I'm like, this is fucking awesome, and I want more of this. And then I found out that the lead singer of Civil Motto was actually Noodle for the first album, The Gorillaz.
Yeah, you told me that. I didn't know that.
It's I love that band. And they made a third album. I was like, holy shit! It came out like last year. I listened to it and it was like really good. It was everything I wanted from the band. I love that band so much. You guys got to check out Civil Motto. They're really underground, but anyone who's a fan of music has probably heard of them. Anyone who's super into them or into music has probably heard of them. Hell, Sean Lennon was in Civil Motto. Huge.
Yeah. He looks so weird, dude. I saw when I was looking them up. I'm like, yo, this guy dresses kind of weird.
And even speaking of Sean Lennon, I bought Sean Lennon solo stuff because lead singer from Civil Motto was on those too.
Oh, okay.
I love just Sean Lennon. Anything he's in and the lead singer Civil Motto's in is like, fuck yeah. I fuck with that. Sean Lennon's first two solo albums, check them out. Really good. Forgot what they're called. It's like his face. Fuck, is that his first album? Well, it's his album's got like an orange background of him smiling. Check him out. Sean Lennon's very talented. I feel he's always in his dad's shadow, but he's really carved a niche for himself. He's even been doing music with Les Claypool from Primus.
Oh,
it's
okay.
really good. He even did an album with Lana Del Rey. I think it was good. I didn't hear it, but I heard it was good. So, yeah, man, don't knock Sean Lennon. Don't knock Civil Motto. Kevin's music rec of the month, man. Check him out.
If you talk shit about them around Kevin, he will come out with his pipe.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out as a pipe. I'd always, ever since I was a kid, I knew I was a pipe, and well, now I can fulfill those dreams. I'm gonna be murdered. I'm gonna be crushed into goo and powder, and I'm gonna be molded into a hash pipe that David will smoke at my funeral.
I think they pronounce it hashish. Thank you.
So yeah. Also, speaking of hash pipes, anyone who says hash pipe by
Weezer
isn't a good song is a douchebag. I like that song. I love it when we talk music, David. I like never want to stop talking music.
I have. Did I listen to any? I mean, Gorillaz has some new music coming out, but I
Oh,
haven't been
dude, we can
listening
talk
to it
about
yet.
that. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. So, their newest video got taken down because they used Grand Theft Auto 5 without their permission.
What?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like, you have music in GTA 5. They already like you guys. What problem would it have been to just ask if you could use the footage, dumbass? Somebody fucked up at Kong Studios. But anyway.
I mean, they're run by ghosts, man. What the fuck do you expect?
Yeah. You're absolutely right. The ghost of Ghostface Killer, man. He's there.
Uh-huh.
So the new well, it's been releasing slowly as time went on, but the new Sound Machine album finally came out. collection of all their Sound Machine songs they've been releasing over the course of the year. I can honestly say, have you heard him, David, at all?
I think I listened to the one with singer from The Cure. What was the name again?
Robert Smith?
Robert Smith. Yeah. Yeah. I think I listened to that one. I think I liked it.
I always get Robert Smith and Robert Plant confused, and I don't know why. They're completely different people.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just been so confused when I get notifications about this album. I get like, oh, the new Gorillaz song is out. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, there's just one song. Is it like an EP? Wait. And then the next one comes. It's like, wait, it's the same fucking album? What?
Apparently,
I'm so confused.
they were looking for networks to pick up their show idea, but nobody would do it, so they just did it themselves.
Oh,
And I'm
it's gonna be
glad.
a show.
Yeah, that's a show technically. So I'm kind of glad they did it that way though, because the album. This is Gorillaz' best work since Plastic Beach, and I mean that. Because everything after Plastic Beach has just been kind of mediocre to okay. So with The Fall is pretty okay. You just kind of have to get over it because it's a little more minimalist compared to his other albums. And then you have Humans, which is just, Humans. And then the Now, which was okay. Like there's a few good songs in there. It's good. It's fine. But then we have Sound Machine, which I feel like is what they wanted Humans to be. And it does everything Humans didn't do great. It's so good. It has all these features, and all the features are utilized really well. And I'm talking about the base album, by the way, not the deluxe version. Deluxe version, we can get into that later. But of the base songs on the main album, it's their best work yet, for sure. Well, it's their best work in a while. Okay, I'm not saying it's better than their first 3 albums because those are untouchable, but this is like a worthy. Oh, this is the 4th best album. I could say that. Yeah.
Is it done? Is it already out fully?
Yeah, it's finished. I have it.
Okay.
Yeah. You got some sort of streaming service, right?
I've got YouTube Music.
Just listen to it while you're working, man. Trust. It's good.
Yeah, I'll listen while I'm jerking and working.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't really get hard listening to Damon Albarn's voice, but hell, whatever floats your boat.
I mean,
man.
it's white noise at that point. I'm also listening to all these fucking Japanese and shit.
You go, Trey Lips. Tag Teamstars members, all 0 of you. If you can tell me where I got that from, I will prize you nothing. I don't know. I'll acknowledge you.
Oh shit. Are we good with music?
Yeah, that's good.
Because we can go into games, and you just reminded me about No More Heroes.
No more heroes. It's time to hear David said about no more heroes because he's played it again. I think. Which one are you playing?
I started 1 again. Well, actually, I just wanted to get to the part where you did the first intros in both games, and I did that. So I could go into 2, but I wanted to buy both of them because 1, they were on sale when they came out, and then 2, I wanted to just play it again.
Yeah, I bought 2 because I recently replayed the first one not too long ago.
I never played 2, and then I bought it to play on Wii. I spent like $36 or something. Even though
$10 used.
It was like super late, like maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
expensive.
No, I actually maybe like a year or 2 ago is when I got it, and yeah, I was like $10 used. Finally, I found a copy, but it was like no box, minor scratches, but it still ran great.
Yeah, I'm glad I have a physical edition, just so I can see it next to the first one.
Yeah,
because just having the fucking digital on the Switch it's not cool. I feel like those games deserve a fucking physical ownership.
I think that's one of the first Wii games I bought. I remember going to Fry's and always seeing it there. I mean, like that's gonna be one of the games I get. And then I finally got it and like
That's cool.
I lent it to everybody who was like, dude,
Uh-huh.
have you ever heard of No More Heroes? You gotta fucking play this. So
Just from the cover, you didn't see the game play?
from No More Heroes 2. Yeah.
No, I mean for the first one.
I think I saw it and then I looked it up and then I was like, I gotta go back and get it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
badass. Yeah. So in other words, yes, but I looked it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely got on that early. I knew about that game because I was just so on to all the new shit for games.
I basically just looked up lists of the best Wii games, and then that game kept coming up. So I was like, all right, I better go check it out.
So weird and
No.
all the
It's not weird.
all its hobby.
It's not weird.
Idols. It's a weird game.
No. It's not weird.
Compared to
It's
normal.
Moe.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you gotta let me finish, man.
I'll never let you finish. I'll always keep you on the edge.
I know, fucking gooner. Anyway,
That's the oh wait, no, you're right. Sorry.
ever since you taught me,
I had taught you about gooners. All right.
ever since you did that, that's now my go-to insult. Fucking gooners.
It's fun to say.
It is. It's really fun. I love funny words. Though, okay, so I have this. I don't want to segue.
It's a tangent. Go ahead.
All right. So I have this thing where anytime I hear a word or a character that's a really stupid, funny sounding name, I'll just never stop saying it. For example, fucking Janemba from Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
I love shitting on Janemba just because of his stupid ass name. Like he'll always be the runt of the litter in my eyes just because of his stupid fucking name, Janemba. Can't stand it. Oh man, I have so many other examples, but I can't think of any of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is just so that, and
yeah.
Gooner is one of those terms where I'm just like, it's just fun to say. It's so stupid. I love it.
All right. I will not teach the audience about gooners.
You already did.
That's no, I just said it. You know what? Find out for yourself. That's it's its own subculture. It's I would say unhealthy behavior.
I'd rather they be pooners and not gooners.
I guess. I mean, I guess I would think Coomers would be the preferred, but I don't even know what the fuck a Pooner is.
You know, poons. He gets poon.
I kind of figured that, but you know what? I didn't know. I didn't want to assume. I don't know any cultural sensitivities
Oh my god.
or you know.
You didn't know their preferred pronouns. Oh my god. Talk about games. Just talk about games, okay? I'm looking at an ass over here.
So I have a Switch Lite, and when I saw No More Heroes coming out, I had to be like, wait, does this have touch control? Does this have motion controls? So Kevin confirmed, and then I also double confirmed, and I'm like, all right, sick. Well, I guess I gotta buy Joy Cons now. So I got Joy Cons because Switch Lite doesn't have them. So
I just
and I played the intro to the first and second one, and yeah, it worked great. I love it, being able to move it after swinging a bunch to get that final hit in. Yeah, it's great. And then I realized, there's no way to charge these things on the Switch Lite. So I had to buy fucking Switch grip, charge grip for them, and I I just assumed they would have a slot on there, like a USB slot to charge them, but I guess not. Yeah.
I have a regular Switch, and I didn't even bother with the motion controls. You didn't need to do that. Just play with the buttons. Do you know how much extra money you spent?
No, that's where you're wrong because No More Heroes deserves it so much. That's the only way I will play that game.
Wasted money.
What are you talking about? I got new controllers.
But the Joy-Cons are for the fucking adult Switch. You got the baby Switch.
Yeah,
you knew what you were getting into, my guy.
It works fine. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying if you had the Switch Mini, then just use the buttons.
Nah, it's lame. That's lame. I can't do the motions. I'm swinging.
I'm looking out for you. I'm not calling you a stooge, okay? I'm looking out for you. Because you could return that Joy-Con and get Kevin a quite dank second gift for Christmas.
Oh, I see. I thought you were trying to save me from being a consumer like you, but no, you want me to be just a consumer for your benefit. Isn't that right?
Can it be both?
I mean, it can be, but I think that just benefits you. And you know what? That's pretty selfish. I don't appreciate it. That's not very Buddhist. That's not very Buddhist of you, bro.
Okay, my Mormon friend. Well, can you tell me, is it that much more better with motion controls?
Yeah, because that's how I played on the Wii, and the Wii was that was very improved with having that as part of a mechanic in the combat. And I feel the same way with the Switch version.
Hey, David.
You not believing so kind of baffles me, to be honest.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
Reaper, Reaper, that's what people call me. Why? 'Cause they all die when you don't know the song? He said
No.
he played the game on the Wii, and he doesn't know the song. Ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! Ah!
Yeah, like in 2008 or 7, whatever.
All right. Well, you'll remember it when you get farther in the game. You know what? Just speaking of re-releases and stuff, I got a little tangent to go on.
Go
Games
ahead.
games are always getting re-released on consoles.
Oh yeah.
They're always getting newer special editions and shit. And you know, I'll always get them. Like if it's a game I love, they're like, oh, that game was great. Like it'd be awesome to have it on the Switch, and I never touch them. And I'm like, well, how come I'm not playing this game? I loved them before. I don't ever feel compelled to play a game more than once.
Mm.
I feel like it's a single experience, and it'll never be matched the second time like it was the first time. And so I got No More Heroes 2, and I'm like, oh, this game is great. I'm glad I'm playing it. But then I'm like, did I really need to play it again? Did I have to buy it again just to play it again? Same thing happened with all those Wii U re-releases. I'm like, I'll sell my Wii U version. I'll get the Switch version. I'm like, well, was I going to play it again? You know? And it's ironic because Pikmin 3 is my favorite Wii U game. I love that game. And it got re-released on Switch. And that's the only re-release I didn't get. Because at that point, I realized I'm not going to fucking play this. I'm just buying it to own it at this point. So it's a dilemma. It's like if I already own the game or I already played it before, what even is the point of playing it again? I don't see the draw anymore. I feel like games are single experience. Unless it's that compelling, I'm never gonna play it again.
That's
You know?
interesting. Yeah. I mean, there is a point to be made about like, hey, you're supporting these people that have given you an experience that you liked. But if but just purely for the experience, I can definitely see what you're saying. Um, I definitely play games more than once if it's good enough or whatever. Maybe not all the way through. Just depends. But
I mean, I replay like Resident Evil, but in those games, it just kind of feels like the game isn't done because you have to replay it to get a totally different experience. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Resident Evil is the only game, or one of the only games, where I'm like, all right, so I have to beat this more than once because
that's
you
not
haven't
even.
really. Go ahead.
I wouldn't call that replaying the game. You know, That's just finished. That's getting the experience
Yeah.
the first time.
Oh man, and another example, that Mario 3D All Stars came out. I barely even touched it. But there's
Hey,
other
I'll
reasons to that too.
I'll buy it. I'm
Eat
good
my
with
shit.
that.
You
Well,
can't fucking have it. That isn't to say I'm not gonna keep it, ass. But
okay, it'll just shit on your shelf, right?
shit on my shelves.
Just shit right on your shelf. Yeah.
Oh fuck! It's shitting right now. Hey, stop that right now! Don't you dare shit on that shelf. Fucking bastard! Just shitting on my shelf. All right. But my point stands. I think we shouldn't buy re-releases unless one, either you never played the game, or two, you don't have your old copy. Otherwise, what's the fucking point, you know? Unless it's a game you know you're gonna replay, like, what's the point?
You have the opportunity to play it again. Also, like for No More Heroes, that's the best version of that game. 60 frames per second. It's
Yeah,
HD.
yes, it is.
So there are some arguments to why to buy it, but I definitely see what you're saying in terms of just financially responsible. You shouldn't. You don't need to play it if you're not gonna. You don't need to buy it if you're not gonna play it. I get it. It's
Yeah,
definitely valid for sure.
yeah. I mean, now more than ever, game companies, uh, emphasis on the word company, are trying to get you to spend more money on their shit. For example, I've been super into Fortnite, or I'm gonna go on a different tangent. What were we gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say how yeah, games are gonna be $70 now. So yeah, if re-releases are gonna start being 70, that's gonna be hell to pay. I'm definitely not gonna be buying anything like that for $70.
Yeah, for real. At that point, I could just fucking wait. Like, what's the point? But I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and they've been doing a Marvel crossover. So they have Marvel skins in the shop. The first skin I ever bought was Silver Surfer. Like, oh, that's cool. Like, I can spare $20. But that was when I had a job. Now I don't have a job, and I'm trying to save as much money as I can. But then recently they come out with X-Force skin, and I don't know if I've ever said this on Talkcast. My favorite comic book anything is the X-Men. I go gaga for the X-Men. I love the X-Men so much. And so it had Cable, Psylocke, and Domino, and fucking Cable and Psylocke. I'm never playing any other skin in that game. But then I get it. It's like, all right, that'll be 3,000 V-Bucks. How much is 28 V-Bucks? 28,000. $20. And that's just assuming I have the extra bits to pay the 3,000 for it. So I'm like, okay, like that's 3 characters skins, $20. That's not bad, right? But then I'm playing the game and I go back to the shop and I realize, hey, I don't have all the items for it. They put that in a separate fucking bundle and you have to pay like $30 to get everything. 40 if you didn't realize it and you had to pay more money for it. And at that point I realized, why am I wasting money on fucking virtual skins in this game? $20?
Free
Do you
game.
realize what I could have bought with $20?
Yeah.
Anyway, long story
That's
short, I did buy the other bundle because I'm a fucking consumer.
Oh yeah, that Humble Bundle's great, dude. The VR one, a lot of
Oh
value.
yeah, VR bundle. But yes, hang on. We're swapping. Don't trust game companies and don't give them your money. Okay, don't be stupid like me. Pay $40 just so I could have fucking Cable's hammer and Cable. That's stupid. It is a regret, but I mean, hey, I got Cable and Psylocke. So.
That's how they get you, man. That's the free to play bullshit. You know, like, oh, you had so much fun with this game, and then oh, there's this cool thing. Oh, I guess I can pay for it. Yeah, it's not a lot of money. Oh,
Yeah,
now you spent $40 on this free game.
it's like
and there's no
You know,
limit now.
the only reason why I'm not beating myself up about it is because I can't do anything about it now.
Yeah.
I can ask for a refund, but they're not gonna refund me my money. They're gonna refund me my V-Bucks. So it ain't having it. It ain't
Yeah.
worth it.
That's how they have a foothold in the fucking industry because this goddamn game.
I do
And
like the game though.
and
I
I
go ahead, sir. I keep
uh,
cutting you off, man. I'm
I
so
will I
sorry.
will I will say I think Kevin's really comfortable talking about this on the Talkcast because we played it together.
Hell yeah. I had a good time with you too. You actually helped me out.
Yeah, we
Just
won.
But actually, I have Fortnite on my list because I have not actually been playing it for weeks, but I've been playing it for weeks
Hmm.
or a week. I've been going AFK, and what that means is I forgot what AFK means, but I'm leaving.
Away
But
from keyboard.
there you go. I found out you could just sit in the creative lobby for like an hour, and every 15 minutes they'll give you 6,000 experience. This certain Game Pass, I mean, usually they'll give you more cosmetics, like a special cosmetic if you're past like level 100, maybe like, oh, 125, you get this alt skin for this guy. Like just a little incentive, nothing major. But this one, it's like you got to get to level 220 to get every single version of every single costume for every single battle pass character. You bastards. Fuck you. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna sit in the lobby for hours and farm experience until I get my foil Wolverine skin. Eat my ass with that. I didn't learn about that strat until lately, but yeah, I'm already like a level 165. I only need uh I believe 40 35 levels left to get the skin I want. And apparently there's an extra skin at level 225 that I didn't know about. So
Oh yeah.
some of these games, man, like I like Fortnite. It's fun. Technically, it's free. If you get the battle pass, it's worth it if you play it enough. But god damn, they just have a stranglehold on these kids. It's just so tempting, you know? All these cosmetics and stuff. That's how you get them.
Yeah. I guess I did that a little bit with some games, but I think I mostly got bit by the bug in terms of rock band songs. I'm like,
Mm.
oh, I gotta get all these fucking songs so me and my friends can play. Now my friends can like me more because we have fun. I just wanted friends. But it's yeah, buying all the songs for Rock Band. Fucking, oh, I need to get the Metallic songs and the fucking Foster the
You
People
know,
songs and
I was like that, but not. I mean, this is honestly the first online game I've ever played where I ever felt compelled to pay for anything in the online. The
mhm.
first and only. But I would always buy multiplayer games that I thought were cool that I would play with my friends because I always have my friends over. So I could totally relate to that. You know, I got Wild Guns Reloaded because hey, dude, let's play this game. You've never played Wild Guns? It's fun. You know, I could totally relate to that.
Yeah. Um. Oh, is that all for Fortnite?
Yep, yep. That was on my list. I got
Well,
like
I
12 more
want to
games.
segue into another game, another battle royale I've been playing.
Apex.
Fuck no.
Oh, I tried Apex, but it was okay. It was fun.
Yeah, I tried it, but goddamn, it takes so long to kill people, and I
Uh,
don't. Okay, I don't like how you have to fucking play with a squad.
yeah, I don't like that either.
I want to play solo. I want to just. If I had friends that was gonna play with them a lot, I get it. But always being with more than one person with randoms, it's fucking sometimes it's a waste of time.
See, that's why I like Fortnite because I can just do solo and fuck off and do something like
Yeah,
on my own.
yeah, that's why I like PUBG.
Mm.
You do that too. But I've been playing the VR recently released Battle Royale Population One, and
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that.
It is very fun, very great. I like you have to go with a squad of 3 people, but there is a lot of freedom of movement in that game to where I can. It isn't that big of a deal. Like so you, I'll describe it. So um, you start in like this launch area to get into the map. It's not like
Uh,
a battle. It's not like a battle bus where everyone's on a thing.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone has their own pods, but they're going in the same direction. But you can get off like like whenever you want, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So you start with a squad, but you have your own pods, so you could you could get off of the pod, and when you put your arms to your side outwards,
Uh,
you can glide if you are falling.
uh,
So after you get out of the pod, you can glide left or right, and it's cool. So you can go pretty far. So I'm just saying. So even though there's a squad, I could at the start veer off and go to this one area and
oh my
get
god,
shit, and then fly back to them.
dude,
So it's not that big of a deal.
you just reminded me of the one time I accidentally joined a squad and I didn't mean to in Fortnite.
Hmm.
It was just some kid, and like I didn't mean to, but I had my headphones still connected, and I like I immediately quit the game because like I want to play solo, and I hear this kid, hey, is it cool if we drop? Oh, he fucking left. What a fucking n word. I'm like, what? Dude, this is like the whitest sounding kid I've ever heard. But I'll never forget that because that's the one time I played with someone on Fortnite that wasn't a friend, and they were just so savage.
These kids. Yeah, it's not a. These
That's
kids
why I
shouldn't
don't
be
play
in schools.
online because I know it's a bunch of kids.
I mean,
I know it's a lot of people because people who grew up playing it are still playing it.
yeah, I'm surprised there's kids in population 1, dude. That means they have to have a fucking headset and
Yeah,
free time to fucking do this shit.
it's
It's
probably
like,
all rich
wow.
Algerian kids.
And I mean, I didn't hear any kids saying N words in this game so far. So maybe it's the richer, polite kids that can afford this shit. Maybe.
I
Um,
just I love the way the immediate shift. It's like, hey, is it cool if we? Oh, he fucking left. Oh my god.
uh, but I did hear the N word for sure. Being paired up with someone, I'm like, okay,
Ooh,
you're
it's just
talking with your crew, and yeah,
I don't mind it, but that was a really white sounding kid.
uh huh.
That was funny.
It's definitely not a BLM supporter.
Yeah. Oh man, I'll never forget that. So population one's good.
Yeah, it's very fun, very cool. You could just the mobility in that game is really awesome. I mean, you have to
Nice.
really aim. You have to really aim and think about movement. There is the fucking Fortnite wall building shit, but
Mhm.
it's not needed. It's not unless you're like high level play or whatever. Like you don't really need it. Like those walls
I
get
mean,
destroyed pretty easily.
I don't even think it's that necessary for Fortnite. I mean, every time I play the game, I'm not trying to get number one. I'm just trying to last and get experience. And
Right.
like, I'll be fighting against some dude who's like building walls to like keep fucking me up, but I'll still land hits. Like, it's not like I can't beat somebody just because they're building shit like a fucking Eiffel Tower.
Uh, but yeah, Population One's definitely fun. I really like it, but there is some issues with I guess basic support because I've been having fucking audio issues with that game. Um, maybe my setup's a little complicated, but I have a USB headset and they just recently added to where you can change the speakers and the headphones, which one you're using in the game. Before I had to fucking quit out and fucking change it in the system menu.
Hmm.
But right now it still has issues where sometimes I can hear the game, sometimes I can only hear the chat and it's random and I don't know what the fuck to do. But I hope they fix that out, iron out those issues because the game's pretty cool, and I definitely want to play that with you for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I bought that. You mentioned it, but we didn't get into it. The Humble Bundle VR Fall Bundle, right?
Yeah.
It's a really good bundle. I did go for it because you'd be stupid not to. There's some good games on there for the price too. Really good.
Oh yeah, I
But
bought Walking Dead for like $32.
oh yeah,
I didn't play it. I refunded it, and I got the bundle. Oof, way better value. Holy shit.
I but I'm just so afraid of using my VR headset because every time I use it, I get motion sick.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And the population one is all thumbstick movement.
it makes me sad because like I love using this thing, but I can't use it because I'm afraid I'll get sick. It sucks. Maybe I don't have it configured perfectly, but I mean I try every setting and I'll always get a headache. Sometimes I won't get a headache, but that's if it's like I'm just sitting, you know,
Hmm.
like with Res. Oh man, talk about a fucking amazing game in VR. Res is awesome in VR.
Hmm.
But yeah. I'm sure you're gonna talk about it. But I played Half-Life Alyx and I couldn't even play more than an hour until I got
Oh,
motion sick. Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of that. Many hours at a time. Maybe it's just the fucking headset, but maybe it is just something you have to get over, or just how your eyes and head are. Uh,
Yeah. I don't have the best eyes either, so that could be it.
you are using it with your glasses.
Yeah.
Have your glasses been prescriptions been updated?
Um. Man, maybe I should get that checked out. But whatever. I'll look into it.
Yeah, that's just something I would think maybe.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it might be the headset, might be the glasses, but I've been having no issues.
Good.
I'm
Good.
pretty far in the game, I think.
Don't
Uh,
talk about it. I really didn't get that far. Please, just first opinions, I guess.
um,
It's great.
I'm playing on hard mode. It's definitely cool. I think like it's just I won't say too much, I guess.
The big draw for me is the mod support.
I haven't really checked that. What's up with that?
I haven't been able to. I want to play the game before I use it. That's the thing. So, but so far, really good impressions. I think this might be the best VR game made so far.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
What's the mod stuff like? What kind of stuff are people doing?
Okay, so you know Half-Life 2,
Yeah.
like that. That's it.
Okay. It's just on a workshop or what?
I mean, just think any Steam game, and I mean any Valve game. That is what the mod support is like. Very
Oh,
good mod support. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool. Um, I guess I could talk about other VR stuff. I mean, still mostly. I mean, I've gotten a lot of games. There was this Halloween sale. I played FNAF.
Oh man,
Um, a little bit. I had others play
that's
it mostly.
I had to refund that because I there was no fucking way I was playing that game. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's isn't even remotely scary. It's just kind of like jump scares. But seeing that fucking rabbit walk up to the door, I was like, no,
Sure.
off,
Yeah.
tear it off my head. Fuck that. It's funny
Uh,
too because at one point I tore it off because I was like too afraid. Like, no, it's cool. Just put it back in your head. As soon as I put it on my head, Foxy fucking screams at me, and I got scared.
uh, um, yeah, especially since that's your first time playing FNAF, right? Like, you should definitely
Yeah.
get the kind of mechanics before you do VR, for sure. Um, I also refunded that because I bought that full price, and then the sale came and I bought it. Um, but speaking of throwing my fucking headset down, my elite strap cracked all the way through on the left side from just tossing it. I thought I was one time I spilled water over or some shit when I was doing VR. That wasn't this part. I threw it then, but it was just to for some other thing. And this thing straight up cracked open like a fucking egg, and that's $50, man. So I was really concerned about what was gonna happen, but
You got a
thankfully
refund.
I bought it through Best Buy and they exchanged it, and I got a new one within like 2 days.
I wanted to love Best Buy. I wanted to vouch for Best Buy, but they fucked me over. They fucked me over.
Now, did they fuck you over? Or did UPS fuck you over?
What's the difference?
I mean,
I ordered something from them and it didn't get to me, so they both fucked up. I mean, they gave me my refund, but I'll talk about that later.
it's
In a
just a
bit.
roll of the dice, man. I think that's why I pick up. That's why I pick up shit from the store.
See, but I don't even trust that because sometimes I don't know if the store actually gets enough to meet the demand, you know?
Hmm.
Like I had a friend who pre-ordered the Xenoblade Chronicles Switch version and it didn't get to him because like he did in-store pickup and it never happened. So he was like, you know, fuck it, I'm never getting from Best Buy again. Like,
Yeah, pre-order shit is definitely weird. I would definitely wonder about that. Um, the one time I pre-ordered was Breath of the Wild, and that went out fine. Um, but then I had to pay $5 extra. I'm like, why would I pay extra money? And I think online you don't have to do that. You just
look,
pay for the thing, so it didn't make sense why I
all
had to pay $5 extra in the store.
all I know is I canceled my Cyberpunk pre-order from Best Buy so I could do it on Amazon because it was $10 cheaper. And
Yeah.
if Amazon fucks it up, I'm gonna get better service. So I don't care if Amazon is the devil. I don't care if I should be buying from mom and pop stores. Amazon is better.
Mm.
I mean, just in the pandemic, Amazon is better. Okay, Amazon better.
Yeah. Bezos needs to fund his rockets to get the fuck out of Earth before.
Yo, Bezos, why don't you Bez the hell out of here?
Um.
At least once every podcast.
So yeah, I got the free replacement, and then I actually got a $10 protection plan because the strap shit has been an issue with some people online also. So I hopefully can get that. If it happens again, I'll be covered. But yeah, $50, man. I was really afraid that I was just gonna have to buy a fucking another one.
That's why you gotta eat your boogers
What?
before the Mucozoids get you.
What?
So I played. No, I'm just kidding. You go with your VR stuff. This is the David VR block.
Well, I guess I'll end VR talk
Oh,
by talking about VR chat. Now, I've talked about VR chat a bit more, but I've been kind of shy about saying some things. I'll lead up with this first, actually. I have actually bought the uh, HTC tracker system
oh
set
shit.
up for $800.
Oh
It, it's
no.
coming tomorrow.
Oh, oh.
And a major reason was because of VR chat. And you might be like, Jesus, David, why? That's a lot of money. What's the big draw? Why would you spend so much money for this? Well, let me tell you. It is a contagious period right now. Um Meeting people is very risky
Mhm.
and it sucks. And let me tell you, not a lot, but there is definitely a fun aspect of VR chat in the form of adult roleplay that is very fun and I'm into. And I am an adventurous boy. So I will be further delving into this world on my own and I
Are you
will
talking
not
about
record from.
sex?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. David,
I'm having a ball.
you classic clown bastard.
What's the problem? Is there a problem? I think I explained myself pretty well.
David. Don't do that.
Don't do what? What are you talking about?
$800 for virtual sex? Oh my
I mean, when
god.
you put it like that, it's pretty lame. But like, it's more than that, dude.
This is the guy who I chose to be my partner. This is the tag in Tag Teamstars. Jesus Christ. I rebuke you.
I mean, there's no other way to explain it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I thought it was a good idea at the time. I don't know why I bought it.
Don't say it at all. Oh my god, David. Listen, I champion you for your honesty and your openness about these things. But for the love of God, I didn't want to know that's why you bought VR.
That's not why I bought VR.
I love you, man.
It's just an aspect that I like.
As crazy and psychotic as you are,
Yeah,
can't stop you.
you can't
And the
stop.
Talkcast is just way too fucking fun to do, so I'm just gonna have to overlook this because I'm just such a normal person. And fuck it. You do whatever makes you smile in more ways than one. So we're gonna leave off on that.
Yeah,
Let it
that's a great topic
continue
to leave out. Yep, we're done.
because I played games that aren't gross.
Yeah.
I actually played some games I thought were really great. 2 Point Hospital. So I'd been jonesing for a really good sim kind of game, and it's like a comedy sim because like all these characters have like really ridiculous like. This guy's got monochrome, so he doesn't have any color. This guy has clown cancer. This guy
Clown
has
cancer.
oh my god, it's got really funny names, but it's actually been a bit since I last played it. But 2 Point Hospital is a game where you can make your own hospital and you have to try to make a set amount of money. They separate it in levels, but there's
By
like a
Tenga.
Zen too. Yeah. So you have to hit the requirements to get a 3-star hospital. And dude, what a fucking awesome sim game. It's really good. It's really funny. And I mean, I would just recommend it. Just try it out. If you're into Sims, if you're into like tycoon kind of games, I would totally pick that up because that was the kind of game I was looking for. I got really shafted with Sim Zoo. The game sucked ass, and it just really hit the spot. Really hit the spot. I could customize it however I wanted. You can get special items. You can customize your nurses and doctors if you really wanted to, but not crazy. You can get um, it has a Steam community support, so you can put modded items in the game. Super cool. And actually, one of my personal favorite things about the game is that there's a radio that plays while you're playing, and then you'll have like occasional ads, like in-game ads playing. Like, oh, the new hospital has blah 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 blah. Go check it out. And I found out you could actually play your own music from your computer, so it'll just like go song to song and song, and then we'll play an ad, song. It's been really fun. I've been putting like new jobs and stuff like that just to have a nice chill playthrough.
Ooh.
Really cool game. I highly recommend 2 Point Hospital. It got really hard after a while though, so I did stop. Gonna pick it back up. Good game, really good game. Another really hard game I stopped playing because it made me mad was Spelunky 2.
Oh yeah. I played a shit ton of Splunky 1. How's the Splunky 2?
I actually didn't like Spelunky 1, surprisingly, but somehow I really like Spelunky 2. I like unlocking characters and items. I liked planning out different routes. I would often tempt fate and get the cursed gem just so I could get more money by the time I got to the next level. I think it's really good. Honestly, my favorite part is just unlocking new characters.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it's like, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, just trying to get to the bottom.
Yeah, a roguelike game, trying to get all the way. It's the thing. It's the progress you make along the way.
Yeah.
And how much that is a draw. How compelling that is.
Yeah.
It definitely needs that because especially if you're not so into finishing it all the way through, especially with with Spelunky, there was this thing where you had to do it in one run, so all the levels without dying to get the whatever true ending, and then also you had to do it while also doing these side unstated objectives to get to the true ending, and then along the way get the upgrades and items that work well to actually get to that point in the first
I
place.
think you still have to do that too.
It's such a pain in the ass, man. Like, I feel like so much time in that game to try to do that on your own. I just feel like Jesus, man, is it really worth it?
I just keep playing, so
No, but yeah, playing it enough to get your enjoyment out of it. That besides that, I mean,
just unlocking the characters and getting checkpoints is what I live for. And then once I do that, all right, I'm gonna go to the next world, and the next world, and the next world. I don't need a true ending, okay? If I get all the characters, I'm satisfied.
mm-hmm.
That being said, I already found my favorite character early in the game, so there was no incentive to keep playing. The robot,
What?
the robot,
Oh, the robot. Okay.
the robot, and the girl with the bow.
Hmm.
Yeah, those are my favorites so far. I don't know if there's more characters that will entice me, but those are my favorite. I started with the sloth with the pompadour. It was adorable. Call him Pomps. I don't remember his real name, so he's Pomps.
Okay.
Yes, Spelunky 2, I recommend on sale. Not a bad game, but if you're prepared to waste time of your life beating one level, then that's the game for you.
Some people waste their life trying to fucking be the tutorial. Go look at Cuphead.
Oh my god, classic. Fucking IGN reviewer. Here's another game I played super late, but I heard it was good, and my friend told me it was worth playing first, so I played Far Cry 3.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing you playing that. How was that?
I got halfway through.
Mhm.
I kind of just stopped because there's other things I wanted to do. But I think that is exactly the kind of game I've been wanting. It kind of reminds me of what's that game? Ah, fuck. Yeah. Extended reality. Saints Row.
Okay.
In that,
Yeah.
I had to shoot out camps so that I can gain their territory, and then I can have my allies hang out there.
Hmm.
And I've been really wanting a game where I can just like go around the map stealing territory from people. So that was cool. I also like hunting the animals and
You
like
want it to be a fucking colonialist, the colonialist power fantasy.
I guess. I mean, I just like going around collecting shit and claiming camps.
Uh
That's
huh.
awesome. And I feel like every Ubisoft
Natural
game is that.
resources. Fuck indigenous people. Yeah, I got it.
You got to find the tower to unlock everything. It's like every Ubisoft game is exactly like that.
Mm.
But you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Yeah, that's why they make money.
Go to the tower, Assassin's Creed. Go to the tower, Far Cry 3. Go to the tower. I'm pretty sure Watch Dogs does that
Watch
too.
Dogs. Yeah.
There's another game they have that I can't remember. Prince of Persia. No, I'm just kidding.
Go to the towers. Their driving game for what's called Drive Club.
Drive Club. Oh man. Yeah, so you know, I I've noticed it. I wasn't gonna address it, but I'm just gonna say it. My voice sounds raspy as fuck. Do you want to know why?
It's because you've been screaming on your drug infused party with the boss.
Listen, man. Do you know you pretty kids coming here? You coming? Fuck you! There, that's Voss. That's Voss. That's his character. He was really good though. He was really good. I knew he wasn't the final boss immediately, but it was really good. I just got so hyped watching Rock Lee fight Gara that I screamed with enjoyment. And then I overdid it to show my reaction to a friend, and I overdid it.
You did that today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I told you I finished Naruto like right before we started.
That's a dope scene.
It's really good. I didn't see it coming, dude. The way that the manga did it, you don't see it coming. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And Far Cry 3, pretty good so far. I really wanted to play Far Cry 4, but everyone said to play 3, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, and a friend of mine is getting a PC, so we're gonna co-op it. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, you can play that co-op. That's good. I bought Far Cry 5, and I think it came with 3 remastered or whatever. The deluxe edition.
Mm-hmm.
I played 4 first. I think because it was an improved version of 3, and 3 wanted to get back around into, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to at that point.
Yeah, I mean the better game's out, but Far Cry 3 is pretty good.
I just want to see the difference because I think the location I think I would like more, but the mechanics I think are definitely improved in 4. Just from
That's why I didn't want to play 4, because I feel like if I play the old one first, I can better appreciate that than if I just jump in at 4.
For sure. And then play with co-op is definitely cool.
The one thing I don't like about that Far Cry though, that I didn't even mention, once you get all the upgrades for your stuff, there's really no incentive to killing animals. Like, I guess you can sell them, but by that point, you already have so much money. It's like, why do I even bother?
Yeah, I mean, they're there for the upgrades, and once you have the upgrades, that's pretty much it.
Like, I kind of feel like there's more upgrades to get in the game because I killed an animal that was like legendary, but I didn't have anything to use it with. So, like, what am I supposed to do with this? You know?
Yeah, there might be like a quest or something to get all the legendary animals and the special thing or whatever. I don't know.
No, because it says you can't get rid of this until you like custom. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out.
So 5, 5 is cool because it's America, but it's also not as cool because it's America.
I totally get you.
Because they don't do too much crazy shit with it. I mean,
Yeah.
they can't go full out in one way or another against America. So it's like the people you're helping out is like they're whatever patriots or whatever the fuck, like
It was a neat idea.
it's fun, but it's not amazing.
Yeah, I get you.
Especially for the story or the mechanics or the character. I mean, the character is basically nothing because you actually create your character in that one.
6 looks interesting.
With the
Despacito.
Gustavo Fring guy, Mr. Moff Gideon.
Grand Moff Gideon. He's taking fast shittians. I got one more game to talk about because I straight up just got it. I went through hell getting it, but I have it.
Mm-hmm.
I got Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that and it actually looked pretty fun.
Yeah, it's actually really great. I really like the implementation of the action with the music because everything is straight up in beat with the song. But I always fuck myself up because like I know what the song sounds like, so I just assume the enemies are gonna be perfect to the song. But then it's like, oh, well, I'm on prod mode, so it doesn't do every single beat. It's just similar to that. But like, it's confusing. But I really like it. I like that there's like every world. You're basically playing through the entire Kingdom Hearts story, and you're just playing songs from those worlds, and you get like a short clip recap.
Huh.
Yeah, and you think it's like, oh, that's kind of dumb, but no, I actually like it. And then there's the regular boss. There's a regular music, but then there's actual boss battles, and then it's a completely different style of play than by playing the regular style.
Mm.
So yeah, it's really good. There's not really, I mean, there's collectibles like, oh, you get item cards, you get this, you get these, you get posters. It's like, it's just images. I kind of wish they give you like cosmetics or something to spice up the way your character looks. I'm a sucker for cosmetics. You know that because I spent $40 on fucking Fortnite X-Force skins. But no, I wish they did just a little bit more. The way they did it was that you play as a trio. So by default, you start with Sora, Donald, and Goofy, but then you unlock Roxas, Gian, and Axel. And it's weird because I'm like, can I just pick the individual characters on my team? Why does it have to be 3 specific characters? And I mean, it doesn't matter because I probably would have picked Roxas, Gian, and Axel anyway. They're my favorite characters. But it's like, just let me fuck around a bit. Let me have some fun.
Yeah, change up the party in your Persona group. Change up the fucking your Marvel squad, your Marvel team, and NBC. Like the combination of people in your squad, like it's cool to have it only be these set groups sucks. I mean, even the fucking end of 3, where you had all the different combinations of partners
And you
fighting in
could
that,
still only play as, yeah. I I mean, I kind of get why they did that because every trio starts at level 1, so you have to level them up from the beginning. But I have no clue what levels actually do in the game. I still haven't figured that out. Like you get higher strength, defense, and health, but what does that actually do outside of health and defense? Like I hit the enemy and they immediately go away. I don't imagine I have to hit enemies more than once. Like it's the same song. It's gonna be the same notes every time. So what's the difference? I don't get it. I don't know if it has to do with bosses, because like I said, it's the same song. But
it's more about your mental strength. Little did you know, the
oh
game is actually streaming many different virus heartless into your ears because of the music.
I was
And
kind of hoping.
uh-huh.
I was kind of hoping you were gonna say many little Soras. They're just streaming Soras into your brain.
Well, that's what the attack does. Is you get little swords that fight the heartless inside you from the audio waves.
Oh, you genius!
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid.
Well, it's Kingdom Hearts. So what do you expect?
Yeah. Honestly, I think this is great. I think it's really fun. I've really got sucked into it, and I might even beat it. Like I'm having a lot of trouble beating the games I buy, but I might actually beat this one.
Cool.
Yeah, I totally recommend it because the music in Kingdom Hearts is fantastic. I think that's like the one thing people can agree is like really good about Kingdom Hearts is the music. And then you can like unlock like special piano, like from piano albums or like the orchestral concert. You can unlock versions like that to play in like not story mode. There's like the track list mode. You can pick whatever song you want. Yeah, dude. That I like. You can unlock songs. So
Would you
recommend
say
it.
this is a rhythm game?
It's absolutely a rhythm game. That's what it is.
Okay, cool.
But it's like the Kingdom Hearts spin on it. So there's still like action.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's you have A, L, and R, and it's not tied to any. I think it's tied to a specific character, but it doesn't really matter which one you hit. But you need that combination of buttons because eventually you're gonna have to jump, and only the middle character can do that. And if you jump and press A to attack, you can't attack any other enemy. You have to do L or R because A is already occupied by the middle character. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's going on because I've noticed that when I jump, I can't do certain attacks with A. So it's like I do L and R, works great. So I actually recommend it. Even if you don't like Kingdom Hearts, I'd recommend it.
Would you say when you walk away you're gonna miss playing this game?
Please, oh baby, don't go that far. Okay, I wouldn't say that, but it's simple, it's clean, and
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it defines the way that it's making me feel tonight. So, yeah,
Sounds like
it's hard to let it go.
yeah. All right, there you go.
I stole it from you.
And bit. Got it.
And everything. That was the last thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. Finally, we're done.
video game's over. It was that the Final Fantasy all along.
No, it was the friends we made along the way.
We're
Here,
already friends.
is that it? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I have a list.
Oh fuck! Is it long? I gotta pee.
You had okay. Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
Hang on. How much longer do you have?
I have some stuff I can talk about. I mean, I have another game I could talk about. Let's do that first. Then.
I could do this for another hour.
All right. So,
But I
Kevin,
gotta take a piss first.
let's take a break.
Nah, fuck it. Talk about your game. Keep it consistent.
All
I
right.
can hold it in.
Are you saying your bladder is your sanctuary?
No, I'm saying talk about the fucking game, David.
Okay.
Please.
Got it.
Please.
So I played Frog Fractions with someone. I saw them play it, and it was great. You played Frog Fractions, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It was funny.
All right, game's over. We're good.
There we go.
Frog
Easily, my favorite level was the president level. Just the same.
At the very end, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta make that porn.
Oh my god, you sounded like. I hope the Discord captured that. You sounded like a radio announcer. Yeah. You're listening to TAT Tag, playing all your favorite Tag Teamstars hits. Upcoming is the new Cibo Motto track, Birthday Cake, followed by Birthday Cake and Birthday Cake in our Birthday Cake medley.
Extra sugar, extra spice, extra salt and energy. All right, that's last game thing. Yeah, Cyberpunk got delayed.
Of course it did.
When I heard that it did, I think you told me. I just couldn't stop laughing. It was honestly like a joke at that point. It's like, really? It's delayed again. It cracked me the fuck up. I wasn't mad. I wasn't whatever. I was seriously laughing.
Honestly, with all the games coming out, I was relieved. It gave me something to do.
And for me, I'm glad it got delayed because it would have been right in the middle of all my school shit. So it's gonna be right at the end when I'm on vacation. That's great.
Great.
If it actually comes out this year, we'll fucking see, huh? Well, they can't possibly delay it again, right? I mean,
there were rumors that because they took off that the game was coming out in December on the Twitter description, that they kept changing it, but no, it's because they put it in their banner picture. So it was like, yeah, calm down. It's still coming out December 10th. We hope.
Yeah. I think the 10th is a better date anyway. But I just want to say, I mean, I think 2020 was the right year to release it, just in terms of the fact that the original game was Cyberpunk 2020.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to me that it releases in 2020.
What is this one? 2077?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if it gets delayed to 2021, they fucking ruined it, and I will hold it against them.
I could see it happening too.
I mean, the game went gold. All the content's in the fucking game already.
Yeah.
They just have to polish it. They just have to give it that Keanu Reeves motorcycle sheen.
They had to let Keanu Reeves take a fat diarrhea dump on it and bless it with his microbiome. That's right. The silence says it all.
So yeah, Cyberpunk. I hope it comes out next month.
Nah, you know, fuck that. David, I want you to acknowledge what I just said. I want you to acknowledge that I said Keanu Reeves took a fat diarrhea dump on the gold CD of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I wish you did it on my face. Okay, now we got it out of the way. Okay, thank you.
Great. Never ignore my shit again.
All right, I'll always ignore your shit. Until you pay me. That is a very expensive fetish. I expect to be paid to have to deal with it. Okay.
We're gonna take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Apparently a shit break. Now get that wallet out, son.
You fucking be right back. Hey, David.
Yeah.
What do you think about them bug snacks?
You know, I've heard about this game for a while. I think the art style looks lame, cheap even. I don't know what the big deal is.
Yeah, I mean that's great, but are they bugs or are they snacks?
I mean, I can just imagine they're like those fucking those fruit bugs, you know, like the fruit flavored ones. Those
Yeah,
are
but are
good.
they bugs or are they snacks?
I mean, the way it's spelled, it's not even snacks like the food. I don't know. I don't know what I actually don't know. I actually don't know.
You know, I saw a little hamburger thing in a video game clip, and if I could, I'd have it as a pet, and I'd name him George.
That's
George the bug snack.
that's very good, I guess.
I'm actually curious about it. It's on sale on the Epic Game Store. I
Oh,
uh I already gave Epic money, so now I have no qualms with buying a game on their store.
yeah,
But
they've already got your soul. So what else is there to give?
my
What else
money.
are you holding? What else are you holding back?
My money?
You've already given your soul, so there's nothing else to hold back.
Damn it. I've already bought so much shit, but Bug Snacks is just so enticing. It's Bug Snacks. Talking about Bug Snacks. So,
Well, speaking of bug snacks, actually, it's free on the PS5.
I don't have one of them fucking garbage machines.
New consoles released, new generation. Hey, we're here.
Man, I can't believe we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, you got the PlayStation 5 with the disc drive. We have the Mega 64 special PS5 without the disc drive. Do you see that video? It's a pretty good video.
Nah, I haven't seen any Mega 64 lately.
Rocco got a PS5 and he tried to put a disc in it and it didn't go well. Um, and then Xbox Series S came out. I don't even hear
Okay,
anyone talk about that.
I watched a few YouTubers I trust when it comes to their opinion.
Uh,
Shout out to Wolfden. I fucking love that guy because he's just so honest about shit. But I saw him review the Xbox and the PS5, and honestly, man, I've been talking about it with people, and I've been like debating it. As much as I think the Series X is probably the better console to get, I see no reason to get it over a PS5.
yeah, Demon Souls looks cool.
I mean, fuck
Um,
Demon Souls, dude. Like, that's a remake. Horizon Zero Dawn. No, Horizon something Wilds.
yeah,
Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so ready for that. I mean, Demon Souls is cool. Okay, granted, but it's just kind of like when on the 3DS when it launched, they just released Star Fox 64 3D and Ocarina of Time 3D. It's like it's the same game. It's just different coat of paint. You know what I mean?
I just mean for what you would want the system for. I mean, I haven't played the first Horizon. I bought it for like $10. I still haven't played it.
Dude, that's a great game. Doing yourself a disservice right there.
I just don't have time.
Hell yeah.
All these open world games.
Oh man. I
But
didn't mean to sound so douchey, by the way, about fuck Demon Souls. Just give me some new games.
yeah, I've heard conflicting reports about which console is better in terms of power wise, and then there's also been issues with I think more PS5s than Xboxes so far. I just haven't heard enough about which one is better on its own. I mean, we won't really see the capabilities of the consoles for a couple years anyway.
Well,
Because companies are going to be building on the new PC shit and
I,
then scaling that with the new console shit.
I mean that's cool and everything, but the PCs run games like that now.
Hmm.
So, I mean, my PC can run those games now. So I don't see the incentive in getting an Xbox or a PS4 unless the exclusives are worth a damn. And I can already tell you that PS5 has way more exclusives coming down the line than the Xbox, and they're acquiring all these companies, Microsoft. But when it comes down to it, Microsoft is a computer company as well as, well, now a video game company. So they're going to put the two as a priority. So what's the point in getting an Xbox if I'm just going to get what Elder Scrolls 6, right?
Hmm.
I'm just going to get Elder Scrolls 6 on PC. Fuck it.
That's
Point.
because you got a good PC, Kevin, and you know what? There's a lot of people out there that don't.
But a lot of people are jumping on PC now. I've noticed it. More and more people have gone PC instead of just getting a new console, and that's really the smart route to go. It's just look. If you can get a PC and play all these games, then what's the point of getting an Xbox?
Yeah, I mean that's been the case forever. You know, like there's a point where PC games were just a bitch to fucking install, and there's issues out the gate with graphics cards and things. But you know, now it's more standard. It's more safe. But
Yeah,
but
good
uh,
point.
but it, there's still people that don't have PCs, and of course, it's always been the argument like just get on the PC. It's been like that for a while. So, but console market is still there, and yeah, if I was gonna get one, if I was like, okay, I need to get a console, I want to get a console, I would get the PS5 for sure.
It's funny too because I remember everyone was like saying the Xbox is clearly the better console, but it doesn't matter because the PS5 has.
The games, all about them
Yup.
games.
I
PS,
mean, right.
PS
PS
quintuple.
Triple,
Wait, what's the five? What's five?
PS Quintal. Gotta get that PS Quintal. Shit. Xbox Series X ain't got no game. Look at that little switch. More like switch off your dick. Shit. PS Quints. Play all those great games on PS Quint. Ballin'. I got it. Fucking love Chad Warden with all my heart and soul.
All right, there's the monthly Chad Warden bit.
Yeah. Ballin'.
Balling indeed.
What 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 did Xbox even launch with? Nothing, right?
It launched with updated versions of their old games.
Xbox has the better deal. And honestly, I'm really I'm really happy that Phil Spencer has been, he's been the good guy and he's been giving everyone just like these awesome deals. Game Pass is like the best deal, best bang for your buck. it's so cool that he's just always trying to be the good guy and whatever. But at some point, Phil, you're gonna have to fucking slam hard and say, okay, you can't have this. Only we have this. You can only get this on the Xbox. Because if you don't do that, then everyone's just gonna flock over to the PS5.
Mm.
Elder Scrolls is the big thing they have right now. That is their biggest thing they have right now. I mean, Halo and all that stuff too, right? But Halo's fallen on hard times. I
hope Halo's gonna be good.
I hope Elder Scrolls is Xbox exclusive and you can't get it on PC. I genuinely mean that.
Don't get PC. What? What are you saying, dude?
I mean that because if they don't do that, then they're not gonna have a fucking chance.
But they get the fucking Game Pass money from PC too.
Look, I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I get it. Like, console war shit is stupid, but Xbox, I don't want to see them fail because they're doing really cool things for the gaming community. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to fucking fall hard because they put so much money into being the nice guy, and you know they're being ruthless because they're buying all these companies, but they just need to like, you got them, you got the companies, you got the games. Now don't give them to Sony, okay? Give people a reason to buy your box, dude.
Give people the X for your box, dude. Come on.
It's the series, dude. You gotta
It's all
remember.
for X. Phil, come on.
Fucking Phil Spencer is too fucking nice, man. He's a Spence filler.
He's filling these months with no games. You just talk.
Who's the guy at Sony? Mark Cerny.
Mark Cerny. Yeah.
Yeah, he's certifying that we're getting games next year. There you go. He's got the mark on them games.
I saw a picture of like, oh yeah, PS5 is doing a lot better than Xbox right now. It's like fucking Mark Cerny's creepy grin. I'm like, oh jeez.
Yes, we at PlayStation have worked hard in order to get the bigger sales on our company rather than the Xbox. If you notice, God, fucking honestly, Mark Cerny is ASMR tier. I can
Oh,
sleep
you're
to that
right.
video.
You're
I can
right.
sleep to that video.
I mean, his
That's not to say.
what he's talking about is boring as fuck too.
Yeah. Take a nice little nap to Mark Cerny while he sells you on his console. Yeah. Well, they got to do something. Microsoft's got to do something because as of now, I'm getting PlayStation 5, so I can play Horizon when it comes out for sure.
I think that's also coming to PS4 though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I said no.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No,
I read that.
no. Where'd you read that? Wikipedia? Can't trust everything you read.
I'm pretty sure it was like GameSpot or something.
But who the fuck wants to play? I guess I'll get on PS4.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
It's funny.
You don't need the new one.
Did you sell your PSVR?
Not yet. The person I'm waiting on needs to get money first and I'll talk to them.
PS5 is gonna get VR exclusive content. It's been confirmed already.
But it's like barely they're not
Resident Evil 4 is gonna be exclusive VR on PlayStation.
Actually I heard that they're no, the Capcom Link that came out, say they're doing one for Oculus.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Resident Evil 4.
No, but I heard that Sony paid for an exclusivity deal on Capcom's VR shit.
I don't know.
I'm just saying maybe hold on to that PSVR.
There's a leak. I don't I don't know about that. Maybe for consoles only. I mean, that's why the exclusivity is for. Um,
You think about it.
but dude, that PSVR, I don't
It's not
like.
very good.
I started playing Resident Evil 7, and I was so impressed before I got the Quest 2. And then just thinking about going back to that fucking grainy screen, and
Yeah, yeah.
I had issues with the controllers already, dude.
I'm
Like,
still so angry that I can't play Resident Evil 7 VR on my Oculus. It pisses me off.
yeah, you can.
How?
There's a third party program for what's called, but you can. It implemented similar controls and mechanics like the PSVR.
Mm,
The YouTube video. So yeah, you can totally play it on VR, dude.
not official. Look,
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's not the same thing.
It might be better, to be honest,
I
since it's not
guess.
fucking PSVR.
I mean, it was like the other day, my friend was trying to tell me that Melee is better than all the other Smash games because it had online. It has a better online. I'm like, no, it didn't have better online. It has online now because you autists won't like go. But it's like, nope, it has better online. You're stupid. Like, it's not official, so don't say that it does have it because it doesn't have it. But I don't know. I might try that out, David. Like I'm being stupid about it, but I might try that out.
I think it's called Vorpix.
Vorpix.
Yeah, it's a third party program to uh make games compatible with VR.
Hmm. Check it out. Play Bug Snacks VR. Talk about Bug Snacks, man.
Looks like Kevin caught the bug.
I kind of want to get it. It's Bug Snacks. Talking about Bug Snacks. All right.
That's pretty much games. We've talked about the consoles.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I have some topics
Sweet.
I could talk about. Yeah. So,
Okay.
so speaking of Mega 64, I noticed that they got a fucking Tenga sponsorship.
Don't say it.
And
You want
I'm
to take?
huh?
You want
No,
to
no,
take
no, no,
sponsorship?
no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. I explicitly refuse if they ever offered us a sponsorship because Tenga feels like garbage. Those are garbage fucking Japanese toys.
You've actually
All right.
used it.
Tengas, I've used multiple. The eggs, I barely feel a thing. I had the fucking first generation. I won't go. Never mind. I won't go. I'm not gonna expose myself too much. All right. That shit doesn't feel as good as they could. There's way better Japanese toys. And you know what? Fuck Tenga. It's all about Tomax, baby. Tomax is the fucking brand you should get into. All
The
right.
traditionalist, but what's the fucking problem with just using your fist in lube?
The problem is called Dead Grip or Death Grip, whatever the
Or,
fuck it is. Where
or
you
better
use,
yet,
huh?
just fucking have sex. Better yet, that's the best option right there.
I mean, some people are lonely. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. You
Are
got all
you a
these
lonely
incels.
boy?
You
Are
got
you
all
a
these
lonely boy?
incels. You got to sell them something so
Well,
they
I'll tell
don't
you
go
what.
and shoot up a church.
Everyone's an incel during COVID, so maybe I see your point.
Um, yeah, Tomax way better. Tenga is most of them are one-time use only. You try to use them more than once, that shit builds mold. You don't want that shit.
Ugh.
Uh, yeah, Tomax, just clean it out. You can flip it inside out. It won't tear. It's
Did
very
that?
strong. Very
Did you do it on
strong.
purpose?
What?
Flip it out, turn it inside out. Dun, 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 Tenga, get that
Clean.
Tomax.
All right. I didn't. No, I didn't. I guess I made a jingle. Fuck it.
All right.
Uh, yeah. Tomax. We got put in offer code tag team. There's no offer code. There's no website.
It's tag team figgity fuggity stars. That's what the and then it's like an 8-number combination that we're not going to tell you what it is. You got to figure it out. And if you put it in, you'll get the whole company for free.
And you have to put a captcha because the number changes every minute.
Yeah. So you can win the company, man. It's all yours. Yo, David, why don't you send one of those eggs my way?
Oh, it wasn't mine. I used a friend's.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, they're not. Never mind. They're not a friend. Not anymore.
Okay.
That egg was garbage.
You give me this lie? Oh my god.
It didn't feel good. Just like fucking like a soft fucking. I don't know what's a comparison. It's like rubbing your dick on a fucking.
Just don't, okay?
We're
Just
doing this too
fucking
late,
don't
man.
compare it to anything.
All right, fine.
Okay. What else?
Yeah. So speaking of people we got disagreements about, I noticed looking up our last episode of the Tag Teamstars Talkcast that there's another group that is using the word Talkcast for their podcasts, and they did it at the end of our first year, and it is the Team 4-Star Bastards. We fucking started the Talkcast,
Are you serious?
and they are using Talkcast in their podcast title branding. I think that's bullshit. We are the only fucking team that matters around here. All right. I told you about this.
Okay, hang on. That changes things. You realize we have no fucking viewers, right?
But what matters is that we did it first. We did it first.
But like, even if we did just somehow miraculously get listeners, we can't use Talkcast because they took it from us.
They didn't take it from us. We have the fucking receipts, bro.
Oh my god.
Hey man, this is beef. This is straight up beef. I don't like it. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, Team 4-Star, they took our Talkcast branding. I don't like it. They had it. There's some smart guys there. They got money. I'm sure they looked up Talkcast. They probably saw us.
Let me tell you,
they probably didn't think we were shit.
Fucking 4-Star. I have never thought they were funny, ever.
Oof.
I think they are weebs who think they're funny, and they're like nostalgia critic tier with their dubs.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever it is they keep getting to voice Goku needs to don't want to say that. Needs to fuck off. You sound nothing like Goku while everyone else sounds accurate to the characters they're portraying. You are the worst member of Team 4-Star, and I will be goddamned if you're taking Talkcast from us, okay? You guys suck ass. We have 0 viewers and are proud of it. 0 listeners.
Uh-huh.
Eat shit. It's ours.
All right.
Change it to something stupid. Like, I don't know. Dragon Ball Z reference that only a low IQ, double-digit IQ having fuck would think was funny, okay?
All right. I'm not gonna be all hate. All right. I gotta respect.
I always hated them.
I gotta respect Lambator. He did Yu Yu Hakusho abridged.
Awful.
That was good. No, I liked it as a kid.
Anything abridged, anything redubbed,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge was good. What are you talking about? I think.
Was that Fuck the Rules, I Have Money?
Yeah.
That was them?
Well, that wasn't 4-star. That was another guy.
Oh, well, that guy's funny. 4-star's not.
I haven't listened to Team 4-star. I haven't seen the DBZ Bridged.
Didn't Team 4-star do a dub for some movie that never got a dub?
It's possible. It's
I
definitely
think
possible.
they did. Oh man, I'm never listening to that dub. No way.
Yeah.
I mean it. No, this isn't a bit. I don't like Team 4-star at all.
I didn't know that. I'm just unfamiliar. I give props to Lanny, but yeah, I don't appreciate this Talkcast business. All right, keep it business. I'll keep it business anyway. You know,
Maybe
y'all do your thing, but like, yo, Talkcast, we did it. All right.
maybe I
That's it.
shouldn't be so savage with the people I talk shit about.
No, fucking go, dude.
I like. God, there's so many fucking people on YouTube who are famous that I feel like shouldn't be famous. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're so mediocre, man. I mean, God, we're mediocre, okay? But I would probably be really real about it and be like, we don't deserve this. We're not even good,
Yeah,
but I like us more than Team 4-star. So,
that counts for something.
I mean, there's other YouTube channels I've talked shit about too, I'm certain. So, yeah, you guys piss me off. I really hope you guys aren't making money off of the stuff you do.
Fuck. All right. I hope y'all in Team 4-star just please give us Talkcast back, man. Don't take our views, our non-views, please. Fuck.
It's like a fucking ransom. It's like, it's like, oh my god, yeah. So please just give us back our name. Like, Jesus Christ, Kevin, calm down. Oh my god. Look, okay, I'm sure they're nice guys. Okay, I'm sure they're nice. I hate everything you do. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a very judgmental person. If I think you're worthless, you are. No, I'm just playing it up. No, I'm just playing it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, give us back our name. So, next thing you want to talk about?
No, that's it. I think we're good.
That's it?
Yeah, that's the end.
I'm not done. Yo,
Oh,
4 stars? More like 4 more like 4 skins, all right?
oh shit.
I have enough of your shit. Let's just go down a long list of things I hate. Oh, fuck, I'm hiccuping. Fuck it. It'll make it more savage. More real. Unlike 4-star, which probably don't even write their own lines. Okay. I hate Ryan Johnson. I don't care how many good movies he's made. He fucked up. Fuck. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Fucked up an amazing song. I sound drunk. Fuck it. I'll tell you, Ryan Johnson. Okay. Fuck that man for ruining an amazing trilogy. I want to tell 4 skins. Go to hell. I hate. I hate this fucking. I can't stand.
Shaman King.
Shaman King. You ain't gonna go to hell, Shaman King. Yo, Pro Jared, you're an asshole. And you know what? Fuck y'all. You know, fuck Howard Stern too, and fuck the tag Teamstars. Okay, they're fucking losers.
Oh
And
my.
I just have one last thing to say to them. Good night, everybody.